and we're live! Well, welcome fellow miscreants. Now that you've put your toes in our somewhat tepid waters, I guess we better introduce ourselves. We're the Bloodthirsty Puppets. I'm Blood Puppet, and I will stalk your nightmares because they can't give me a restraining order.
Wow. Okay, I'm Thirsty. I will explode and kill you all.
Who are
Today,
you playing?
I shall be playing the wonderful Captain Mac, who
And
we
what
all
does
love.
he look like as a refresher?
He is a lovely, if rather short and lean ginger man with thinning hair on the top, pulled back into a horrible ponytail. Or was, I can't remember. Did someone cut it?
You
shaved it
Oh,
off to look exactly like
it.
you.
Yes, I shaved it off.
But
It doesn't look exactly like me.
Opposite you.
Yes, because I, alas, unlike this wonderful gentleman here, cannot grow sideburns. But Mac can. Alas, Mac cannot grow a beard. So yes, he has wonderful, gigantic mutton chop sideburns and no hair.
Alright.
And a very thin moustache.
And a very
Moving
thin,
round.
horrible moustache.
I am a tech puppet, and I'll be playing Ennis tonight, who is a lanky youth who affects a space Irish accent
Sometimes.
when he wants to.
Yeah.
When
When
he
he's-
wants,
when
when
he's
he
not being
wants to
shot.
sound, when he wants to sound particularly space Irish, he'll put on his space Irish accent.
So what does he look like? Just taller and lanky?
Yeah, he's quite tall. He's over 6 foot tall, ginger hair, really skinny guy. Kind of doesn't really like talking to people much, so kind of tends to hang around at the back of groups.
Cool. Moving around.
Hi, I'm Corone, and I'll be playing Tepid. Tepid is the father of the group. He's
He's a priest.
In a religious sense.
yes, exactly. If you want to know what he looks like, go visit the website because there's a picture of me in full costume. But just in case you can't be bothered to do that right now, he wears a black shirt and a white, really strange jacket with little buttons on there that have got crowns on. And like everyone else in the group, he has his Stetson on. Yes, he's a bit quirky.
Cool. Moving around.
I'm Killer Kitten, and I will end you. And I will be playing Lola today. Lola is a
Sexy as fuck.
sexy as fuck tech girl.
A few
If you're
chunks
into that
missing
sort
here
of
and there, but apart from that, it's fine.
The bits
No.
to the left are damn
Yeah,
good.
she has a nice, interesting scar on the side of her face.
Yeah.
If Quasimodo was hot as fuck.
And had a
Shut
laptop.
it!
If you don't mind seeing teeth through the side of their face, it's
Shut
fine.
up! It's not that bad.
It's a new angle of attack.
Come on,
that
it's
bad.
pretty awful.
It's not that bad. Hey,
Let's put this. Ennis, being who you are, you'd still do her.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah.
thank
That's
you.
it. Quasimodo who's attractive.
Moving
I'm not
around.
Quasimodo, thank you.
Let's move away from the Quasimodo I'd like to fuck.
She also has
Quasimodo
short,
and makeup. Yeah.
she also has short hair and eyebrow and lip piercing.
It's cue me off. That's amazing.
Sorry.
We took it out Lola, not you.
I am Dev. I am playing Quinn, who is a military man. He's fairly well built, blonde, 5'10". Yeah. Pretty much it, you know.
Smooth.
Apart from a slight.
Just
emotional
watch any war
disturbance.
movie.
Mentally disturbed, but you can't see that physically. Extremely intimidating.
He's very intimidating. Yeah.
Extremely intimidating, yes.
You scare the fuck out of one of the NPCs we're about to meet.
Yay.
Right, so today we are doing it's Friday Night Spice, so we're playing our Spice setting. Woo! Setting, well, space.
Spaced.
It's bringing home the bacon, and we have our full crew here today, unlike the last couple of weeks where we've been a bit mishmash, but you know, we'll move on. Do a couple of rules for chat. Don't be a tool about someone's race. Don't be a tool about someone's gender. And most importantly, don't be a tool.
Well, screwdriver.
Thank you very much. Right, it's now on to the dice of recapping. Thirsty's going to be excluded from this because he wasn't here last week, which made it really awkward when we had a bonding one-on-one moment with Tepid over in the corner there. But still, I'm going to be 1. Quinn is going to be 5.
Quinn will not be doing it.
You
Again.
will. It's 6, so I'm going to roll again. 4. Who's 4? That makes it you.
Okay.
You haven't done this in a long time.
I haven't. Well, I can speak about the beginning bit and the end, so we'll start with that and go from there.
Okay.
Okay, so we restarted on our cliffhanger from the previous session, where Tebid had overheard the conversation between Gertie and Quinn. And back in the real world, I really wasn't quite sure what Tebid was going to do, so I decided to write 4 different scenarios down and then roll a dice to find out which one happened. And it had to be the one that was going to have the most dramatic effect by Tepid storming in there, talking a bit weird, and then shooting Gertie.
Most importantly, during that conversation, he also revealed that Mac was off books as well as Helena and had shot Helena.
Yes.
So good job on that
But
one.
that got us back into the room and out of public view.
Yes, it did, yes.
Which could have helped. So there
So
was...
also revealed Quinn to be a motherfucking liar. Good job.
To be fair, one of the other ones could have had an even more dramatic effect.
Yes.
Yep.
I'll go with that without being able to picture any of the scenarios in my head.
The one with Mac.
Oh yes, of course. Yeah.
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 Didn't happen, doesn't it?
Yep, didn't
Yeah.
happen.
But yes,
Sort of
so we people came in. Quinn had sort of convinced the guard that he was going to deal with the situation. We walked off, and then Quinn decided to shoot the guard, or
The receptionist.
The receptionist named Rebecca.
The second in command.
and that was good because it meant that Tepid got his gun back. Because the stats on that, I mean,
Yeah.
you don't, it's not something I really want to leave behind.
Actually, the gun itself isn't that amazing, is it? It's mostly just the
It's
fact that you
clean.
have a
Well, it's got the
shit ton
flawless.
of...
It's got the flawless, which gives
Oh,
it
okay.
quite a nice.
It's pretty
good.
fucking
stat.
good, yeah.
So yes, so that was quite nice. Then we went back, managed to let the crew know that there was a slight situation going on. We couldn't get out at first because there was a lockdown.
Mm-hmm.
But Ennis and Lola went out and sorted all that, the stuff, and managed to get us out of lockdown and confused the guy on the other end who thought that we were still in lockdown, and we got out, and that was all very nice.
Lola lost her unicorn.
Oh yes,
Oh, yeah,
Unicorn got lost because we went down. Where did we go? We went somewhere.
to the planets
Retcon.
where Retcon is.
Right. Oh yeah, and we were disguising ourselves as guards on their first day. Oh, it's all coming back now. Yeah.
Yeah.
Disguising ourselves as guards. We popped in. There was some weird. Like we all got assigned a buddy for our first
So
day.
why did you go to Retcon?
There was it was a mission.
Was it Grog?
It was going to be it was supposed to be our mission from James. To
Yeah,
go
so
there.
James gave you guys a mission which came through from Gertie to
Yeah.
go to Retcon and rescue a Gendar named Noxa.
Yeah.
And then take Noxa to the rail system.
Yeah.
I don't believe that at that particular time Mac had told everyone that he knew this mission was coming.
Right.
And then you guys decided to fuck this shit, you're going to go after Helena, and that's when Mac told you that they knew this mission was coming, and the theory being if you follow that mission you may find Helena.
Yeah. Exactly.
Mac
Excellent.
was being much more useful last session than
Yes.
usual.
Much more useful.
So whilst we were there, we found an old friend of Ennis's,
Mm-hmm.
The duck.
the duck, and
Misha.
who happened to be cellmates to the person we were trying to break out anyway. Then we, upon moving from there back to the helicopter that was on the roof, there was 2 people being all sneaky and stuff.
Yeah, a human named Steve
Yep,
and a Rutai named Grog,
yep,
which
Good old Grog.
you two would have recognised from Gertie's office.
right.
Very
So,
You didn't mention that last time.
they were
What
looking.
team did you mention?
They were looking up, trying to find papers for
Noxa.
Noxa. So then we shot one of them, didn't we? Or
Steve
later on.
Steve didn't make it.
Oh, we went onto the helicopter. I think Quinn shot him randomly and almost blew the back of the helicopter out in the process.
It wasn't that random.
We were going to wait until we hit the ground first. He would just like execute him in a flying helicopter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's caused a brief struggle for control.
Yeah.
And then we
Perfect.
made. Where I can't remember how James got.
So
involved
you
in
guys
this.
then took
We
that
found him.
helicopter back to the ship which Mac was on because
Oh,
I didn't want
they
to
were-
have to NPC Mac.
They were
going to
meet him.
They were going to meet an operative, which you
Right,
figured out
which
was
was James. Right, yeah. Okay, yes, and we met him. We made some more inquiries over where Helena was. We used the grog
Yep.
Yeah.
to,
Yeah.
Ton of money.
to break his arm.
So much.
It was a beautiful, beautiful moment.
Then James revealed that he'd actually been quite nice and made sure that Helena was safe. And then Quinn commented that we were sorry about his.
Yeah, so
Right.
essentially Grog broke James's arm. Then there was the mother of all intimidation checks from Quinn, who put a gun against his knee, and that's when James revealed that he knew where Helena was and that he had taken her to the Send system a few days before.
Mm-hmm.
And then we had the immortal line of "sorry about your arm," and that's where we ended the session.
Well, seriously, if he'd just been more honest, he wouldn't have had to lose his arm.
You can
Don't really
ask
give
him
him a
why he
chance.
isn't. You didn't. You guys, as soon as you meet James, because he's a slick black bastard from all the other campaigns.
To be fair, I could tell that though.
Actually, no,
with
we
my
did
perception, I could tell he was holding back.
Exactly, you knew he was holding back, but you don't know why, because none of you have given him the chance, and every time you meet him, you bust something of his.
When we
You've
ask
broken
him,
his
he
nose!
doesn't
His
answer.
nuts.
We break something,
But
he
you-
answers better.
And this is where you can pick up, because you have the perfect opportunity to fucking ask why!
Yep.
Assholes. Yes, I think other than that, the reason it was a bit longer because we actually need to catch Thirsty up. I think other than that, we're good to go. So yes, currently Grog is holding James down with a broken arm. Misha is in the cockpit. The Gendal Noxa is currently going through its notes about biochemistry, remembering a lot of shit, and with her intent of destroying it. It doesn't know, however, that, let's say she, because it is affecting the feminine now, she doesn't know that you've actually made a copy of her notes. You've managed to crack some of the encryption, but not all of it, so that's always an option for you guys to do something with. So yes, we have Grog, we have Noxa, who's currently going through her notes, and Misha, who's flying the ship. And there's the 5 of you in this room with Grog and James. And you've just broken James's arm. Good job.
Also, glad you didn't notice that. Actually, 4 would have made me be the one.
You were so?
4 was actually me.
No,
Hem's one.
I'm 1.
You were 5.
I was 5, yeah.
Were you? Okay.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Okay. Oh, James. I think we've overreacted a bit here.
Yeah. You bust my nut, you break my nose, and you break my fucking arm. What's wrong with you people?
We don't like you.
You know, you should really just answer our questions honestly. These situations would be completely avoided.
Well, if Helena had asked me to tell you, I would have.
We asked you to tell us.
I don't give a fuck about you.
Well, that's why you keep getting broken. You better learn to like us.
It's true.
Why? You break my arm and bust my nut.
Yeah?
Why should I like you? I don't.
You don't have to like us.
No, true. Like was the
That's
wrong term. Like respect and fear, probably.
I point out we haven't killed you yet.
Go on then, kill me. Find Helena that way.
Need to find Helena first, then we can kill him.
Just as you're saying, like, oh yeah.
Once we found Helena, then he can die. Okay?
Sure.
There we go.
It's broken.
Can you help us find Helena now?
Screams. Wow, you guys are going the right way to find out Helena, aren't you? Tom's the only guy who's fucking helping her.
Well,
Can I try and fix his
I will
arm?
remind him I am the
Yeah.
ship medic.
I was actually going to try that because I've been studying hands recently, so I think I can actually fix
This
this.
is a broken arm. But it should be a lot easier.
It's
than
like the same region.
that. Should be easier than that. Right, you busted his arm. You've just kicked his arm.
What's
Sure,
Your, what's
now
your
what?
medic?
My medic is 5.
Okay, if you do that, and I'll assist.
Okay, go for it.
Alright.
What do you do?
Well, this is. I'm going to attempt to basically splint his arm.
dripping down.
This is my first attempt, and I got a 6.
Wow.
Ouch.
I rolled a 1.
Poor guy.
You botched.
Six
Oh,
and botch.
I got a 1. Yeah, I rolled a 1. He assisted with a botch.
Wow.
Damn it,
Wow.
boy! Get out of the way!
I wouldn't bother using a legendary point on him.
No,
That's
he's just using.
Damn it,
his...
boy! Get out of the way!
Crit. Okay.
Crit. 18.
Alright, so you
Kick it better.
essentially Grog lets go and he hands over the care to another human who's probably much better at this than, you know, the Rutai. who just breaks things. You attempt to see it, and you just see all this screaming and yelling and crying and stuff, and you basically bat the boy, you bat the father out the way, and you splint it up, and you take a few moments doing that. James doesn't say a word, and he definitely doesn't look at anyone.
I thought it'd be more of like actually his arm was only dislocated, and when you kicked it, it popped back in.
Oh, no.
It's definitely broken.
Yeah. I
It's
picture it
broken, yeah.
more of one of those times where you kick it and you see how it moves and he just goes, oh.
You
Splint.
you
Right, round
basically
now.
reset and splint it. What do you guys want to do now?
So, where's Helena?
I told you I dropped her in the Sen system.
Okay, so
Where in the Sen system?
I just went there, I dropped off, she got on a ship, she flew out.
What ship?
I don't know, some small little backwater Gendal ship. No offence, Nox is too busy tapping away at the terminal to pay any mind.
Gendal.
I'm going to go and get the duck to lay in a course to the Sen system.
You are? Alright, cool, okay. It's been a while since I've been there, but alright. And yeah, she just taps away, and so far as you know, you're making your way to the Sen system.
Sweet.
Boop beep boop bap.
Seeing that the unicorn is no longer at your side, I'm going to give you wizard.
Oh,
Or wizard 2.
Wizard 2! Thank you. Wizard 2.
Yeah. I can't remember what happened to wizard 1.
What sort of type is Wizard 2?
Perfectly normal sharp knife.
Sharp.
Everyday
It's
knife.
just a knife, yeah.
Basically.
Everyday knife.
I lost my knife as well.
Yep.
Well, if no one else needs me, I'll be in the Clutching Bay.
I wonder what you'll be doing in there.
Yes, making
You
flashbacks.
make
Ah.
explosive, yeah.
I wasn't what I was thinking. But
Okay,
fine.
take a crafting check. It's going to take a while for you guys to get to the Mesring to go into Sen, because you're currently at the you are really close to the Mesring that takes you to the Brow system.
So it's the remote bombs, sorry, they're the ones I used in the prison.
I thought you was making flashbangs.
I was going to, but then I realised actually I used remote
you
bombs,
used
not the
remote
other one.
ones.
Yeah.
Alright, what'd you get?
That's a 16.
Roll a d8. If you roll high, you will be spending all
6.
the time getting there. Okay, yeah. You can make 6,
Woo!
but it's going to take you pretty much all the time it's going to take you to get to Sen to make these.
Yeah, that's cool.
So, okay. Does anyone else want to do anything else?
Do we have access from the ship to, like, say, an online auction website?
Maybe.
I got this right.
I thought I might
Damage D6 plus 3.
list my gold telescope.
Where'd you get the +3s from?
You could just send out an advert on the
Oh, yeah.
like the columns, just like an open frequencies, like
Oh wait, it's plus your
Do
skill.
you want
Oh,
this
it's
fantastic gold telescope for
Skill
the
plus
minor
5,
price of
so
200 gal?
weaponized D6.
plus addition.
Yeah, you can
Yeah.
definitely put out an advert. I guess
Mhm.
you can send it. You can send an advert to the places that would list your telescope. Well, how much are
Okay.
you listing it for?
Well, you said it's worth about 200 cowboy.
I think you pay to. No, yes, it's about worth 200. Yeah, because you
Yeah.
pay 200 cowboy
Yeah,
near
we
that.
paid 50.
So I'm gonna mark it up a bit more and see if someone bites. So 250 cowbrick.
Okay, I will mentally try and remember that. All right, Lola, what are you up to? You have some dude making bombs. You're currently making your way to the Sen system. He's basically fucking about and trying to like make some quick cash. James is basically sitting there with his arm in a splint. Noxa is fucking around with all her notes. And Misha is just happily flying the ship. She's not even put it on autopilot, so happy she used to be flying.
Chill out.
Do something about your face.
There's nothing to do about my face until I find a surgeon.
Alright, Quinn,
That's
what are you up
the
to?
thing. I want to try and upgrade my gun.
Okay.
I want to fiddle with it until it goes better.
Craft, please.
You doing it in the Clutching Bay?
Yeah.
You get +2 to your craft check,
You
which
do.
I forgot to add, so I would have actually got 18 on my craft check.
Oh wow, you still make 6 bomb.
Yeah, I'll be in the Clutching Bay with you, so I can be like, "Hey, Ennis, is this? Am I doing this right?"
Actually, not. I will allow the benefit of the doubt. I'll allow him
I'll just like give you instructions about
Yeah,
turning
as you're doing
around.
things.
Like, yeah, you
like,
just do it.
Yep.
Yeah, you see the little squirrely thing under that.
Ooh, it's only it's a 7.
Is that a plus the 2?
Oh, 9.
I'll give you a bit extra for Ennis. So, what exactly are you trying to do to it? Just trying to upgrade it.
Basically, I want to like meta condition it up.
Yeah. Yeah, it's going to take you a while because you're not used to doing this kind of shit. But yes, eventually, yes.
Cool.
Yes.
What
What
is
you want to
above cleaned?
Polish, I think.
Wow.
And what do I get for that? An extra 1 damage?
It's an extra 1 damage, an extra 1 attack, I think.
I
Nice.
think I tend to dick around and clean my gun.
Okay.
That's kind of being done. So instead, I'm going to go and sit on my double beanbag if it's still there.
Yes, it is, yeah.
Excellent. I'm going to recline on my double beanbag and remove the bayonet lugs off the bottom of the rifle because no point in them being there. It's extra weight.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to eat one of my vegan snack packs.
You don't have any on the shirt.
Damn it! I had 20.
These motherfuckers ate them all.
Ate them all, yeah.
Yeah.
Again.
They were
Yeah.
horrible, but we
You
forced
did,
ourselves.
you did purchase any replacements. As you are sitting on your beanbag looking for your complete lack of food, James, as you begin to like make your way away from the ship and you guys are about to like spread off and do your various things, James reminds you that he has a ship there that's currently attached to your ship.
I thought we were going a bit slow.
Will it cause us a problem travelling with it attached to us?
It would definitely spark some questions when you go through the sim measuring.
I don't think they'd allow you to go through the measuring with a docked ship. It might be a bit dangerous.
So, you said you didn't kill Gertie. What the fuck are you gonna do about it?
Try again.
Yeah, we're going to try again.
Do you want me to go back? I'm supposed to be going to the RAW system to meet this contact. Do you want me to look like I'm still working for her?
If you're willing to do that,
Yeah.
in spite of everything we've done to you,
I'm doing this for Helena, so fuck you guys.
fine. Good enough for me.
That would be most appreciated.
Did you drop Helena off on your ship?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know where she's gone from there.
No, but you know the ship you met.
Yeah.
It'll be logged on your systems.
Yeah, probably.
Lola, do you want to go and check it out? See if you can find out what the name of that ship is and might be able to track it down.
Sure.
Alright, come on then.
I follow James to his ship.
Right, you go through onto his ship and take a perception check for me.
Four.
Alright, you walk onto his ship. His ship's covered. It's pretty clean, pretty tidy. It's very, almost anally tidy. There's not a speck of thing out of place.
Okay.
And he sits down on his little thing, and it's quite a small ship. It's definitely designed for 1, maybe 2 people at most. It's designed to be quick and agile.
Mm-hmm.
You plug your hat into the computer,
Mm-hmm.
and you find that he did indeed go to the Sen system probably about 2 days ago, roughly in line with when you think it would take the time to go to Brataya, pick up Helena, go through to the Sen system. It's about the right time. And he met with a ship named the Table and Chair. Gendol have very odd ways of naming things because words aren't normal for them. It's not really their thing.
Okay. Can it tell me anything else about the table and chair?
Not really, other than that it's not really. It basically gives you the name, the type, which is probably, you reckon, slightly bigger than the ship that you're currently on. And it doesn't state who got off or who got on, what transfer of information, any of that crap. You literally just get, this is the name of the ship. There was a brief docking period, and then it was gone.
Okay.
Delete the record.
I delete the record.
It's fairly easy to do.
Okay.
What are you doing? You really deleted all my navigation?
Now you can go nowhere!
Can you make it look like I didn't go to the Sen system? Can you make it look like if Gertie were to pick the shit up, can you make it look like I didn't go to Sen?
Yeah, it's all gone.
Thanks.
Everything is gone.
Not everything.
I formatted your entire system.
Formatted, you can't leave.
You delete the navigation logs and just cascade failure.
Oh god!
Thanks.
What happened?
Are you going to do anything else on the ship? You get a bit more of a look around, a bit more of a dig? It's up to you. You can do it if you want. I don't really care. I've prepped shitloads of stuff. So.
Oh,
What are you doing?
Bomb.
You're not then, fuck you.
Yeah, no, I'm just talking to Ennis.
I'm making my gun.
Bombs is what you. It's just
Yeah,
loud.
I'm like, yeah, I'm making them.
I just have to just have a quick look around the ship.
Cool, quick shifty around the ship.
Quick shifty around the ship.
Take another perception check for me.
Come on, better than 1.
So yeah, you've unplugged yourself, and now you're just having a visual check around the ship.
Excellent. 11.
As you make your way out of the cockpit into the very, very small, like, it's more like a reception area than a cargo bay. It's literally just where, like, you can get on and off the ship.
Yeah.
You notice that that they're like on one of the seats. You see that there is a pile of clothing, but you also see, like, from under that you see a glint of metal, and you recognise it to be like Helena's hand, her metallic hand, not the one that Mac shot off.
Okay.
Because that'd be weird.
The whole thing?
Or the mannequin.
At the moment, all you can know is the actual metallic hand.
I pick up the hand.
No, I need that. If I'm going back to Gertie, I'm going to need that.
Why do you need it?
He looks at his broken arm, looks back up at you. It's proof that I killed her.
Why doesn't Why doesn't Helena have
All right,
that?
let's just. There's a difference between Helena and me.
I do realise that. I
am
do
not
realise that.
Helena.
I do realise that. Sorry. It's very similar
sorry?
names.
Kind of her.
They're very similar names.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, go on.
Anyway, why doesn't Helena have it? Helena needs this. If she's already lost one arm, she needs one working arm at least.
So, if you were going to prove Helena's dead, how would you do it? And bear in mind, you don't want to tote an entire body through custom. Anyone who knows her. You take
An ear. Take an
that
ear.
means nothing. That doesn't mean no. That means she's fucked and screwed. She'd never hand that over unless she was dead. Her ear,
You make a good
pin
point.
a girl down, you can rip her ear off, but
You make a
everyone
good
knows
point.
She needs that hand.
You make a good point though. She would never hand this over unless she was dead. Is she dead?
No, I told you. Well, so far as I know, she's fine.
Okay.
I dropped her off at 10. You saw the logs. I met a ship, dropped her off. She gave me a hand. Well, we discussed.
Okay.
This is probably loud enough. If you're in your beanbag, you can probably hear this conversation, but the rest of you probably not.
Okay, I was going to say, can we hear this? Cause
No, probably only Mac. Mac's probably not close enough.
Yeah. At that point, I'm just like phrasing.
Okay. You can keep it for now.
Well,
We will need it back for Helena.
once it goes to Gertie, I don't know where it's going to go.
Mm.
But I need it. If you want me to
Okay.
make it look like I'm still working for her, I need to... Well, he basically walks you back in.
Yeah. Once you've gone back to Gertie, contact us.
Are you really sure it's a good idea? You're all, by the way, off doing your little things, but you can all hear this conversation. Your ship is
Don't
kind of
contact us!
I mean, what do you want me to say? Do you want me to make it look like you're working against me and I'm on her side? Because that means throwing a lot of shade on you guys.
As far as she's aware, I'm still on your side.
Fair enough.
Mac needs to be dead. Teppet needs to be dead.
I don't need to be dead.
to be fair, we could just
You
like
don't need to be
pretend
dead.
we've all died, like have say the ship's exploded or something.
Yeah.
But then you wouldn't know that, so we'll worry about that later
No,
on.
the only thing I know is that you didn't turn up for the meet, which means I've got to go to the meet.
Sounds good.
I'm
Okay.
going to need to take...
If you just pretend like you haven't seen us.
Yeah. I go to the meet, I take the flash drives, go to the meet,
We'll contact you when we need you.
basically say that you guys haven't turned up, go back to Gert, take the hands, take... Well, I can't take the flash drive. I can't take those flash drives, can I?
Hang on, what hand?
Helena's hand.
He has Helena's hand.
You have Helena's hand.
Mm-hmm.
What's she using?
This is what
She
I've already
said
been over
she
with.
might have it handled. She didn't look too convincing, but...
Do we when I started putting together like a like getting the bits and pieces for her other hand,
Yeah.
would I be able to assemble something that looks like her hand to like someone who's not an engineer?
Probably not, no, because it's quite shaped. There's a lot of like, even like just like the big pieces, you probably haven't got those anywhere near prepared.
No.
And
Could
it would
we
take
kind
you a
of
long
like-
time to do it.
Could we kind of like hack it to pieces so it looks like her arm if she was like put through a mangler or something?
I
You
don't think
mean-
that's necessary.
Well, I'm just saying that, like, we basically need to sort her out, like, a hand, and this hand is here. If we can just, like, you just need to take back proof a mangled hand is good enough. It doesn't need to work, does it? You just need to go, look, here's the
The
remains
funjoid's
of Gertie's
broken.
hand.
So, you could try. I'm going to say that you can try.
Okay. You just try and pull out one of the interfaces because you need to work out how those go.
Well, I was still thinking, like, this
If we're
hand
going to
is,
take
like...
it damaged, we don't need to ruin it, otherwise that ruins the evidence. But if we can rip out anything you might need to make another one.
No, I mean, like, the one I've kind of got the pieces which aren't in one piece. If I, like, crushed it in something so it looked like her hand had just been mangled, then you could just go, yeah, here it is. She was kind of crushed, and this is her hand.
It would take you a long time to, as I say, the actual the big metal pieces that which make up like basically the bulk of the hand, other than all the electronics and all the good like pneumatics and all that bullshit in there. No, I say pneumatics, but you probably don't have those things prepared to even crush those in. You only got the designs like maybe 2 or 3 days ago, and you haven't had any time to work on them really.
Okay.
And you also don't really have the materials. You could get like some like crappy little but you would still need to cut them down, put them roughly in the right place, and then crush it. You
Can I
don't
attempt
know if you
to-
have enough time to do that.
In that case, go do what he said and try and salvage any of the really difficult to get bits out of it.
Yeah,
So
for
it looks like it's been torn off.
yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll do that and just send back
Alright,
basically
take
like
a
craft, I guess that would be, or
I
his
don't
hand.
know, a craft or repair. I'll allow you to have either.
I'll do craft.
Because he's good at that.
Yeah.
Hey, that will be a
Nice.
21.
What? How did you have 11?
21.
I rolled a 10, got 9 plus 2 for my bay.
Okay.
By the way,
That's legit.
technically you can only have 10.
Well, I'm adding 10
total?
from mine, but
No,
in total.
You can add just 10 in total.
Okay, fine.
The only you get to add it more is on damage. But yeah, with a basically a fucking 20, yes, of course. You basically go in there and you take out what you think is all the neural connections. You leave like a couple of them behind because you know you've got something which you could jam together. It wouldn't be perfect, but you know that if you leave it just enough behind, and you basically got everything you think you're going to need. I mean, the metal pieces themselves, the actual the kind of the bulk of the structure. You know, you could probably make those eventually. It wouldn't. You know, you'd have to get the right materials for it, but you can eventually get onto that. Yeah, you've basically gutted a good form with it. You've left like all the wires behind because fuck if you need wires. You left a couple of boards behind because you know you can probably get those easily. But yeah, you take everything pretty important, especially the stuff that contains that would probably
The bits would be really hard and
Yeah. Also, things that
custom
would probably retain the programming.
Yeah.
You probably keep hold of those as well.
Cool. I've
Because
basically
those would probably be the hardest thing to replace
Yeah.
because you want programming and Lola doesn't know the program.
I've put hand gubbins on the ship container there.
Alright, yeah, you now have like the gutted remains of a hand, which actually looks, from an off peak, yeah, it looks pretty fucking close.
Cool. Give that to James. Like, there you go. That's the evidence for you.
Thanks. So, anything else you want me to tell them?
That we're all dead.
Anything I need to know?
Yep, didn't see us.
Oh, yeah.
Probably best you just say you didn't see us.
Yeah. Just pretending like you know nothing.
Alright. Okay. Hang on a minute, I'll be back.
Can't
Yes.
do the story for the arm. Pretty big idea.
Yeah. I'll
Also, she knows about Mac shooting Helena in the hand. She knows that was Mac.
right. Okay. I wouldn't know that. But I'll try and dance around it.
Yep.
Anything else I need to be made aware of? You two went there and didn't kill her.
As far as she's aware, I'm on side.
You still a prick?
You are sorry?
You're still a prick?
Fuck you, man. And he goes back onto his ship and he comes back with 2 flash drives. And they look remarkably similar to the ones which you've just claimed from Noxa that you've made duplicates of.
Okay. What are these?
Gertie gave them to me to replace the ones that you were going to find on your Gendar friend. Don't know what's on them, don't know what's changed, but I'll also take the originals back to Gert and make sure these got to the other side. And he just chucks them on the desk at you, so you might want to look through those before I go off.
Will do. I take out my hat and have a look through them.
Take use for me.
Mm-hmm.
Let me just duplicate the files
11.
and let them leave.
Might be quick to have a quick check through.
11.
Yeah.
You can't quite hack through the encryption. It's going to take a lot longer than 10-15 minutes that you think you have.
Okay, then I'll try and copy them then.
Okay.
Do I need to do another tech use?
No, you can probably copy them. Are you going to copy them both, or are you just going to copy the one?
Copy them both.
Okay. Yeah, you already have like your big ass monitor set up from earlier, so yeah, you're very easily able to copy those across, and he takes them back. And so next time I see you, I might have to kill you.
Well, you know,
Liz.
it probably goes without saying, but if we find out you've lied, we will kill you.
Mm-hmm.
Take a perception check.
6.
This seems to shrug it off and walks back onto his ship.
I have my left hand to shake.
He also just shrugs it off and walks back onto the ship. I need you as a group to make a charisma check for me.
Charisma. Oops. Straight charisma.
Yeah.
I don't have
11.
any straight charisma.
Then you're
5.
There he has gaze.
5.
10.
7.
6.
I got the highest. 11.
Hang on, so we've got a 5, a 7, an 8 and a 10.
I got 7, yeah.
5, 7, 8, 10, and a what?
11.
6 here.
Alright. Good to know. Good to know. Be worried when she takes the notes out of her desk.
Oh god. Oh god.
Nah, terrible things will happen anyway.
Alright.
Kind of wishing one of us had got a crit.
Death comes for us all.
It's fine.
Everyone finds their own fastest soon.
Exactly.
The raven flies into our windscreen.
Windscreen
You're
rocket.
ghosted by something, but you're not really sure what. You can't see on sensors, but it's definitely behind you. Rams into the back of the ship and you die. Okay. Alright.
The raven
Good,
runs up the
good to
space
know.
road.
Alright. You guys are just heading straight to Sen, right?
Mm-hmm.
As he's leaving, I'm going to try and keep an eye on him as far as sensors will track him to see which direction he's going in.
He is actually just... Take a nav check for me.
No.
What'd you get?
1.
No.
Well, I rolled a 1.
No.
So,
No.
sod all, basically. 6.
Basically, as soon as he disengages from your ship, that's it. He's gone. You have no idea where he went,
He's a ghost.
as far as you're concerned.
If I find out he is alive, I'm going to break his other nut.
Right, he'll die.
I cannot say a fucking word. This is so hard, but so funny.
Okay.
Alright, you guys are heading straight to Sen. Is anyone doing anything else other than what they stated? Because I know that you're putting your thing on. Take a barter check for me.
Nice.
12.
Feel like a shithole ad for other.
Yeah, this is the best motherfucking ad ever. Alright, you're putting your ad online, you have copied everything across, and you're doing what?
I'm going to continue to try and see if I can break the encryption
On which set of stuff?
on the flash drives that James gave us.
So, on the ones that James gave you and not the ones that Noxa gave you?
Not the real ones.
Actually, no, I'm going to try on the real ones first.
Okay, so
Do another tech
you've
use?
definitely got through the encryption on the repository of cultural data. So you have all the songs that you've ever wanted, and including all the ones you didn't want.
Yeah.
And yes, so the one that actually contains Noxa's data. Noxa is off to one side, and she's actually very, very busy, intently just reading through her notes, just sort of getting the gist of it. Take a tech use on the other.
I need to stop eating.
Could I steal the cheese?
It's been literally
16.
non-stop eating.
16.
Oh wait, hold on.
17.
17.
Okay, yes, you crack through it.
Yay.
It takes you not exactly a lot longer, but you really don't lay down the prep work, so it makes it a lot easier. And you now have a really big screen. You're working from the big screen from the start. It's now a lot easier. Okay, you crack through, and you find that that it appears that Noxa is working for somebody else. She's not in charge of the information. She just works on her own bit in isolation. You find that she's very cryptic about who she works for. She never mentions them directly, but you seem to find that there is a contact. She mentions Loss, which is a planet in the Sun system. You find that a reference to the Gendal patient named Cricket.
Cricket.
Yep. And it's dedicated to information about how the Gendal spawn. And how they can... And it focuses on Gendal spawning when it applies to receiving genetic material from singular races. So, for example, if they only take genetic material from Irilisk or from humans, etc., etc., and the results tend to be varied and not very stable. That's kind of the gist of what you find out. You find that there is information about Irilisk patients. It talks about Kritkatish, which is an old queen who died, and they kind of wish that she was fresher, i.e. alive. So that doesn't go down too well in the notes, touted as a failure. It talks about Click, an Irilisk who had a human as a host. Found that unfortunately the subject was not viable and terminated.
Oh, what?
That's our trumpet.
Yep.
And you find information about a human patient. The human patient is female. You find that the human patient is indeed Helena. And they have yet to work on her. But they have a list of her neurological problems and tout that as being a side issue.
Okay.
Right, so, and the only other thing is that you find that Nox's actual mission was to collect an Irilisk queen egg. And that's the only information you pick up.
And we already know that she failed that. So.
Yes.
Okay.
But you also know that from your previous conversation you were talking about returning to Raoul to complete that side of the mission, that if she was to go back there, she wanted you guys to find something.
And
Yeah.
Raoul's
And you
near
suspect that would be
system, is it?
Yes.
Okay.
Does it mention whether Helena's ailments were going to be treated or whether they were just being ignored?
You can't really pick up from that. It just has it as like a sidebar, like this is a piece of information about her.
Okay.
But it
In
says
her
that she
bio.
has yet to arrive, and that
This is the Gendal.
Says yet to arrive.
Yeah.
yeah, basically this particular information is that contact has been made. Female names Helena Kelly has agreed to yada yada yada. She has yada yada conditions. Potentially a very very viable subject.
Okay. So I relay this back to you guys and basically say,
We need to interrogate Noxa.
well, I wouldn't say interrogate Noxa, but
Ask nicely.
I would expect Helena's actually with Noxa's people.
Yeah. Do we need to find out where that is?
Yeah.
This
I have a feeling she
It
might
makes
not help
reference
us
to a
unless we
planet
help
called
her.
Loss. Yeah, there's a planet. There's a reference to a planet called Loss.
Loss, yeah.
And you also pick up from the notes that she she's working in not exactly seclusion, but the method they do when they work on top secret things where not everybody knows everything, so they don't know what they're working on.
Mhm.
So you know that she's working specifically on reproduction. That's essentially what you get.
Okay. She might not know about Helena.
So, if we... Actually, you told us all this stuff, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
So if we go get this egg, we could use it as like a bargaining chip to get them to kind of like look into Helena's condition. Because
Yeah.
if these guys sound like the people who'd be the most likely to know about a cure or be able to do something about it.
It was the Gendar people who I found that they were doing some stuff on that as well. So.
Okay, yeah, so we basically just need to go get a queen egg.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Anyone know when we can go get a queen egg?
The Row, where she was saying.
Yeah. Okay, I guess
The rail
she would
system is
know.
the most likely place for sure.
Are there any other places we'd know about that would be like less obvious?
Take a thingy check for me.
Knowledge check, would that be?
What? Sorry.
Knowledge check?
check. Yes. Sorry, I have to bring up Helena's sheet so I can find out what fucking stats you guys have.
Hmm.
So far, I've not really had to
I'll
use
use a
any
legendary
of my
point to
notes.
re-roll that one.
What are you looking at? Yay! Our
I've
shiny, shiny
actually
assy.
got that as my lock screen, it works fine.
What, did you update it with the new bits on it?
The spherical thing.
Oh no, not that one. I'll have to
Yeah.
update it.
Spherical one, yeah, so it now has a transport map, so there now all the little Miz rings are on there too, and the centre one
Ooh,
is
that's sweet.
circular.
Okay, so we're going to the Row system, and then we're going to go to the Sen system.
Yep.
Excellent.
See, here and here.
And we're currently where? In the Coos system.
Yep, you're bang smack in the middle.
Excellent.
We can go everywhere.
Coos
Yeah,
is central hub, pretty much all the Miz rings.
We might want to let it's Noxo who's flying the ship, right?
No, Misha.
Misha,
The
we might
duck.
want to might want to let the duck know that we've changed direction.
Yeah, well, I know. Hey, Duck!
Hey duck,
Yeah.
we need to change direction
Okay. Where are we going?
to the Row system.
Wait, didn't we just weren't we on our way there already?
Yeah, going down
So
back
we
there
just
again.
turned around for no reason.
Yeah,
Hey,
Sorry.
I just thought you'd like to, get your flying,
Do you know what?
Swoop
It's
around a
just
bit.
like riding a bike, so it's fine. Except a ship, because I've never really actually I don't think I've had a riding a
Well,
bike.
try not to bounce off any cars anyway, because that's like,
That'll be fine. And
Just like what? Riding a bike, cold and humiliating.
unless it does it for you, then it's like warm and slippery. But yeah.
Yeesh.
So what did you get on your knowledge check?
I got 11.
Okay, so far as you're concerned, the only place that you really know the Iridisk are is the Row system.
Okay.
You take a knowledge check for me.
You're so funny if I fuck this up. Nope. 16.
very close to fucking it up.
You
What?
with a
Got
16,
one away from 11.
you know where that headquarters for the Bluewood traders are, and you know that they do some black market shit. So that is potential contact you could have in the Row system.
Yeah.
Right.
I know a guy.
You know that.
I just look up and go, what? Who the hell do you know?
Yeah, hippie.
You know that.
Yeah. I know a
I
guy.
think this may be the one that only
So
time
good.
you can say that.
Quite good.
Alright, okay, so you know guys, so what is your plan? I know you guys are now heading back to Row.
Well, no, apart from this announcement of, I know a guy, have you given us any other information, or are you just going to be cryptic about this too?
Seeing what I wrote down in my notes from that session.
Are we literally just gonna like turn up in a Row system and like go out and then come back in with a queen egg, and Nox is just gonna be like, huh? not gonna talk
Egg.
to Nox,
She's
not
not
gonna
gonna
say
care.
anything.
Well, should we...
She already knows that we're heading that way, so
Yeah,
So far as
well,
she-
actually, yeah, I'm going to...
She doesn't know any reason.
Yeah, we should have a chat to
Doesn't say
say...
anything about it.
might... Yeah, should we go and have a chat with her and see... You know,
Hey,
if
we
get her to say
we
why?
decrypted your notes and.
Well,
Yeah.
no, we don't want to tell that because he doesn't know we got them.
How will they know?
Well, no, we just ask her what she's after. She'll probably
Yeah.
just tell us.
yeah. Should we go and talk to Noxa?
Yeah.
Okay. Hi, Noxa.
Hi.
So, we're heading over to the Row system.
She like spins around in the chair, and you can see like her tentacles are like just flaying from one side to the other. Like,
Party man!
And you said you needed to pick something up from there.
yeah.
What do you need? We're happy to help.
Well,
We just want to help you
it's not
find
going
it.
to affect your race. I'm going to put that one out there again. So don't worry about my work. But
Don't be
We're-
such a racist. We want to help.
Ignore him.
Charisma check.
Ignore him.
You
With
get +1.
because together anything not human likes you. Well, it kind of likes you.
Like, dislikes you less than humans do.
Yes, yeah.
Would that be a straight charisma?
Yeah,
Or
why?
is it a manipulate because I'm actually talking to someone and getting them to do something?
Yeah, go on then.
Sweet.
Charisma. You're not intellectually trying to make it like you.
Oh yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Yeah, it's still 15.
Okay, yeah, then fuck her. Apologise. Actually, so I'm looking for an Ilisk queen egg.
Mhm.
Okay.
They're pretty hard to find, being that they don't put forward queens all that often. It would be pretty expensive and probably quite dangerous to get hold of.
We'll
don't really
find
know.
one for you.
Really?
Yes.
I assume you don't have any contacts.
No, I was actually on the way to make contacts. That was the whole point.
Do you have any resources like Cal?
Well, I was in prison, so I don't really have anything other than the 2 flash drives I'm erasing. So
Okay, so what was your plan?
originally my plan was I was going to go to the rail system and try and find, I don't know, maybe some Irlisk who are friendly, talk to the second hive. There's a guy named Killick, who is head of the secondary hive, and I was kind of hoping maybe I could get to him somehow and talk to him about maybe acquiring an egg.
Are they likely to just give you an egg?
No, but I was going to try and win him over with my winning personality. I hadn't quite thought everything through. It was more a case of I need to go there and find contacts and feel the waters, really. I haven't really had much contact with Irlisk.
Okay. We'll do our best to help.
Sorry?
We'll do our best to help.
Cool. That would be great.
I must say your plan sounds like a fantastic way to become public enemy number 1.
Mm.
Well,
She did end up in prison.
Yeah.
yeah.
How far did you get with your plan before
Well,
getting thrown in prison?
I made it to Coos,
Less than an hour in,
and then
Isn't that like the first step to get anywhere?
yeah, I made it to Coos, and then I was making transport my way to the rail system, and I got hold of this mercenary group, and they agreed to take me there, and then suddenly I'm in jail. So I don't really know how or why, except that I've been accused of things, and I didn't do anything like that. And
What were you accused of? Just out of curiosity.
she knows that that Noxa is essentially accused / actually convicted of manipulating the genetics of another race.
Oh yeah.
Ah, yes. The Cardinal said.
Yep.
And a
No.
biological fact of their lifespan.
Have I had any bids?
No.
No. Sad face on the father's face.
Right. So I'm gonna go and get on my tech machine.
Go for it.
What are you doing on your tech machine?
I'm gonna try and see what I can find in terms of like Irlisk queens.
Basically, you're going to Google Irlisk queen egg.
Alright.
Are you going to check out eBay and see if there's one going cheap?
Okay,
Might as well.
I imagine it'll be on there right under 14-year-old girl's soul.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can search the black market.
So take a knowledge check for me.
Don't make sure you don't get on someone's radar by doing that though.
Yeah.
Oh,
Taking your knowledge
if
check
you're talking radar,
first.
take tech keys.
Yeah. What?
If you're trying to fly under the radar, then it'll be tech keys. Otherwise, it's just you Google searching Irlisk queens.
Probably one that's flying the radar.
Yeah. I'll fly under the radar, so I use tech keys.
Hey, aren't you the guys who were googling you the other day?
Okay.
It's like Googling how to make a bomb using
12.
home stuff. 12. As far as you're concerned, you think you're under the radar.
Okay.
So, I'll give you the information what you find on 12 minute. What are you rush you guys up to?
I'm still making my bombs. I
You're
think.
still making your bombs. You're definitely within earshot, you just can't stop making your bombs.
Yeah, I'm just chatting to people.
I was sitting on my beanbag just thinking, these guys have eaten more of my vegan treats than I have. They must really like them. I should buy these guys some more.
It's better
You
than
secretly
cowboy.
think that they're actually becoming vegans, they just don't want to give up that I'm a red meat eating full-blooded male type thing. You just think, just going to take a little push and they'll become vegans.
Yeah. They're still a bit too macho for them.
I'm just going to rearrange my grenade launcher on its cushioning of vegan snack food. And then reseal it again.
I've forgotten that.
Wow.
That's amazing.
Basically, when I first got my grenade launcher, I didn't take the box. The box it was in wasn't very well padded, so I just chucked a load of vegan snack foods in there to pad out my grenade launcher.
Does Mac notice this?
Take a perception check.
10.
No.
I have to date lost 21 vegan snacks.
I would point out this was actually like the prequel thing to our campaign, like when I first found my grenade launcher. So this wasn't this batch.
Yeah, this is the new batch of vegan.
This was a long
vegan
time ago. I
vegan
stole
I
these.
don't remember that.
Well, you
You
weren't
weren't
there
there.
because it was the one shot that I ran at Free RPG Day. So and
Okay.
these two, I agree that if they made it out alive, it would be canon, and they fucking did.
Just.
Just by the skin of their teeth, they made it out, so it became canon. Okay, so you're reminiscing the loss of your vegan snack food and maybe thinking you can push these guys to become vegans. You're making your bombs. You're checking your eBay account.
Yep.
You're
Checking your eBay
you're going
account
through your tech
for the
stuff.
egg.
Is there anything you want to do?
To be honest, I reckon it'll take me a long time to upgrade my gun.
No, probably not.
Oh, okay.
You're a trained soldier, just taking it apart and cleaning it.
Yeah, but you're actually getting assistance in making it basically.
I guess you're
Actually
replacing the
improving
parts
it.
with like
Yeah.
higher grade.
Making better springs,
Yeah.
better pins, and whatnot.
Yeah, springs, pins, all that good shit. You're basically taking apart everything you can, replacing everything that you can, and yeah, it will basically will upgrade it a small amount. Yeah, so metal-wise, it will go up one.
But I don't know. I don't really have much to do. Probably
Okay.
just sit there at comms listening to DJ Moon.
Fuck you. Alright.
DJ Moon!
I was so tempted to go tell them.
Fuck you guys so
I
much.
go up to the cockpit and I command him to open the PA channel up so everyone can hear DJ Moon.
Alright, good. So
Done.
let's move on to what you found out with your knowledge about aerialist
Okay.
queens.
Over the pumping beats of DJ Moon.
Yeah, DJ Moon just happens to be doing a broadcast about alien queens.
No. So on your 12, you don't find a lot of information about aerialist queens.
Okay.
But you do find that they essentially don't find much more than what you found in Nox's information. Essentially, they spawn eggs
Yep.
and they control what the eggs are. But the aerialist queens are kind of more like a freak of nature rather than anything else. They don't selectively choose them. It just seems to be like a natural process that when a hive gets to a certain size, bamf, a new queen comes out.
Okay.
The queen takes a long time to mature, and it takes a long time to basically come out of said egg. Yeah, that's kind of the gist of what you find. And you know that there's probably less than like 2 score, less than 40 queens in known existence.
2.
2 score,
2 score.
less than 40.
Less than 40.
The score is 20.
Okay.
Why do people give these freakish looks?
It's just like makes me think of like 220 years ago.
That's 4 score.
Sorry, 4 score, whatever.
Yeah, 2 score and 20 years ago would be
100
3
years.
score, yeah, no.
oh,
Or
would
60
be
years.
3 score years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can on my 12, can I see like any information on the on hives that are they're currently going and
There
building
are a
up?
couple of, so far as you know, most of the hives, most of them are still centered in the rail system. There are a couple on Coos, and there is one in the Sen system, and it's on Hito.
Can I see the size of these hives?
Yeah, they're not particularly big. Some of them are ginormous. The ones on the ones in the rail system are definitely pretty large because they're quite old.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, there's not a whole lot of information on exactly where they are because they don't want to get bombed,
Yeah.
destroyed by the Nitu back in the day, and they're still very, very, very protective of those hives and these exact locations. But
We could totally
Okay.
do ourselves up in like concealed Nitu gear and just raid one of the hives for an egg. That would be.
Cause more political damage. Yeah, that's great.
Yeah, the humans will be fine. It's just the Nitu who will get fucked.
well, I think they're already like on massive lockdown and tenterhooks. Maybe we shouldn't. Maybe would it be a wise idea to provoke the need even further?
Well, yeah, that's what the Uranus guys are thinking of, but yeah. So it points it the blame elsewhere.
That's the way you humans do things, isn't it?
Not all of us, just the bastards.
Just the ones that don't need to be discovered.
Again, not a racist. You do know that when they catch someone of a certain race, it doesn't mean the whole race has done that, yeah? Just saying that. Individuals.
Mm.
And you're trying to preach individuality to a bunch of humans and a gender.
I think he's more trying to give it to the rest of the world.
I'm just pointing out that when a bunch of humans do something, it isn't because all humans got together and planned it.
Yeah.
We've already
When
got
some
one
need to
preacher.
go and do something dickish, it doesn't mean all need to are behind it.
Quite right, Mac.
We're having a lecture on
God, he's
racism.
agreeing.
Alright, okay, so
I'm just like,
I've finally gone too far.
I'm just turning up DJ Moon locally and just like getting back to making my bombs again.
all you hear in DJ Moon is a bunch of dubstep. You hear a classic jump around.
Jump around.
Jump around. That bullshit, you hear that. That's what's that's the classic.
As long as it can drown out this moral gibberish that's going on between these two in the next room, that's all I really care about.
Tepid's going to jump as they're singing jump and sort of just hop basically all the way through the cockpit and then back again.
Excellent. Okay,
While he does that, I'm going to make sure he isn't holding his gun.
It's on his hip. You guys make your way. Essentially, you guys are going to be making your way to the Rouse system. You have quite a few hours.
Were we going to go there, or were we going to go to your...
Last time you told Misha she was going to the Rouse system.
Yeah, but then you said, I know a guy, and then left it at that. Oh, he's in the Rouse system.
Yeah, so she's going to the Rouse system. Unless you guys stop her, she's going through the measuring to the Rouse system.
Rouse fine.
That should be fine.
Yep, okay. Is there anything that anyone wants to talk to anyone about? I.e., rather than having like a spiritual moment with Mac when he's not fucking here, anyone want to have any conversation with anyone else? You have plenty of time.
I'm too intrigued with my auction.
Okay.
I'll have a chat with Mac if no one else is talking.
Yep.
Once he's finished preaching to the choir. So, when we catch up with Helena, if you thought about what you're going to say or do. From what we've heard, she wasn't that pleased with you last time you spoke.
Yeah, but it's not like we're going to turn up with our dicks in our hands. We're going to find something to help, yeah?
Yeah.
And surely, she'll forgive me if I give her something she can, use.
What is that?
If I can turn up, shining armour and save the day, maybe I won't get shot at least.
So it's
At
like
least
the
still
egg
we're
you're
vital.
planning on turning up with her.
Huh?
So like the egg, you're going to turn up and go like, take this, and
I'm just hoping she'll see that I helped.
yeah, do with what?
Whatever we end up doing.
Yeah,
I'm not making plans here.
Yeah, but let's assume we catch up with it. Yeah, we go there, we get this egg, we turn up, we find Helena. What are you gonna say or do or give? I mean, at the moment we've done nothing except like hey, we found you. See,
Pretty
you've lost
much.
the other hand in the process, so high fives.
You're being awfully irreverent about your aunt's suffering.
Well, yeah, I'm not the one to let her run off on her own. I'm trying to help, but I'm just like wondering if you want to continue your relationship. What are you gonna do when you meet her?
He has a point.
What are your intentions with her?
Well, how are you going to make up to her? Have you thought about that?
I'm sure she'll forgive me. We've got a long friendship, I saved her life once,
Lost,
twice.
Mac, we all know you're the lovable idiot, but
cost her
I take-
2
You have
hands.
definitely saved her life more than twice, but she's equally also saved your life more than twice.
Oh yeah.
Just a lot of times. More. Basically, you've run out of fingers and toes
Yeah.
Mm.
Oh,
on
yeah.
both sides.
but this is a bit serious.
I believe
She
I
does
have credit.
need to be saved here.
You believe you have credits,
Yeah.
then.
She does need something to save her here.
I know.
She may not. She seems
That's
to be
why
with the gender.
Going out of our way to risking life and limb to find anything to help and
Yes.
find her.
We haven't actually found anything yet, though. What is more what Ennis was getting at.
Days. She's been looking for something to help her for how many years?
So maybe when we turn up, you should be the one to like present like an egg and go, look, I found the thing that can help or something.
Yeah, no. I think it should be you.
I thought we were giving that to Noxa.
Yeah.
Well, no, we're going to use that as our bargaining chip to make sure they actually do something about Helena, not just like, look, she's screwed. Oh well.
Yeah, the intent from what you've seen through Nox's notes, it's her illness, whatever is wrong with her. It's definitely down as a side note, not their main focus. But you can't tell what the main focus is because Noxa isn't privy to that.
Okay.
Cucumber.
Yes.
Whilst we're all having this conversation, where is Noxa?
Nox is just tapping away at the terminal, just off to one side. She's not close enough for you guys to hear this. I assume you guys are all in the cludging bay.
So I'm working the cludging bay, so
I know you're in the cludging bay. I know you're in the cludging bay. I know you're probably nearby working your terminal. But at the moment, these two are having their conversation. Less than a week or a phone.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure we
You can hear
weren't
it, for sure.
shouting out everything to him.
Yeah, you might want to kind of think of like, making up presents, like for when you finally see her again. Something heartfelt, Matt, She's like,
Make her a
your oldest
sculpture.
friend, you probably know something about what she likes, what she doesn't.
You're gonna try and buy her. You're suggesting he buys her friendship back.
Yeah, that's the whole point of a gift.
Not
amazing.
quite.
I'll remember that when you give me an anniversary gift.
Hey, I got you dice.
Yeah, my love is returned.
Exactly.
Yeah, Tepper's just
So what are you suggesting? Nice pair of gloves? What?
Well, perhaps something that goes inside a glove and actually works.
A hand.
I've gestured to the semi-conducted hand over there, like maybe you want to help with that. Like, hey, look, I fixed your hand for you. Might be a start.
It's not exactly my
Forte.
area of expertise, is it?
No, but you might be able to help in some way.
Microcircuitry and stuff.
You're more of the big stuff than the little stuff.
Yeah.
I'm more of the squishy stuff.
Yeah.
Well, maybe you could find a squishy thing that has like useful bits for that and squish it until it gives them to us.
Again, that sounds like something I would delegate to Quinn.
All right, Mac. Best of luck.
I'll coordinate this effort.
I mean, she hates James, right? We could always just kill him. Yeah.
Well, I don't know. If she
Basically
hates
where I
him,
was
then
going,
how
yeah.
come he's the only one she goes to about this? Maybe she did have more of a thing with him than we knew.
You're suggesting she had an affair with James?
Yet another reason you should kill him.
It's not really an affair if she doesn't
It's
have
not really
one.
fair. Yeah, she's not cheating on anyone. She can, go with whoever she wants. None of my business.
We're obviously.
Okay.
Still-
You, Sammy,
Yeah.
take a knowledge check. You spent a lot of time stalking him when you had those 3 weeks
Good
off.
point. I did.
Take a knowledge check.
8.
You don't recall anything of any note.
I recall
You were just
nothing.
You were too focused on the details to see the bigger picture.
Yeah.
Trying to recall. I think the last of those 3 weeks we went out on an absolute smash out bender. So
Yeah, we did.
you probably forgot everything important.
Well, actually, no, you were the one having the bender.
You went out most nights with him.
I went out most nights with him, but he was the one that was generally having a giant bender.
But
you were
you're out there
doing it as well.
drinking with him.
Yeah,
You
but I
didn't say
wasn't.
you were staying sober.
I carried him home.
Yeah.
Just because you could walk slightly straighter than him doesn't mean you weren't almost paralytic as well.
Yeah. Just because you could have a full meat kebab to soak up the alcohol.
Yeah.
I'm sitting there munching on pita bread going, this isn't helping.
Why is this not bacon? Oh wait, Aristotle for that. Okay.
Leaving the
I
audio
assume that's the wrap up of that conversation.
Aw.
Is there any conversation you want to have with anyone else?
Why did you kill off bacon?
I didn't.
Wasn't that
And
like
you
a
didn't even
personal
know
choice?
You wouldn't be aware of that, no.
No.
Yeah.
The only 2 people in existence who'd be aware of the fact that Mac got rid of bacon from the entire universe is him and Helena.
Oh.
I can't remember what happened.
He didn't. Instead of saving the person.
That's what I thought it was. Yeah,
It was
We
just
left the
saved
only
Helena
butcher
instead.
alive.
Instead of loading the last butcher of the human race, I loaded my best friend and left him alone. Left him back, convincing him that it was more fun to stay there and repopulate the moon.
Yep.
Like, look at all these ladies, look at these fine honeys. And he was like, yeah! And I was like, yeah! And then I went off and was gay somewhere. I convinced him I was all like, dude, bro. And then...
Just realised you're more like a dude sis.
Yeah.
Okay, excellent. Alright, we've had the discussion about bacon, which never existed because you didn't know. Anyone for anything else?
I hit refresh.
Oh God,
Your eBay account.
You've
I
had
look-
an
that's
offer.
trademarked. It's eBay.
I've had an
What the fuck
offer.
am I real? You've had an offer of like 100 cowbrick
Oh,
from
Nah.
the Zook system.
no. Reject.
Reject.
100 cow rich.
Bidding.
You have to wait for the next bid.
Yeah.
Huh?
It just
It's
comes
a
up like
bid.
reserve not met.
Oh, okay.
Did you put a reserve on it? No. Yeah, you probably did because I think you scored pretty high on your.
Yeah, it
basketball
would have
chip.
been.
What are you selling?
I'm hoping to get. It's the gold telescope that I
Oh, yeah.
managed to get because the shopkeeper was a bit confused.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I guess if you put in 250, that would have been your reserve. So 250 count
Well, no,
your reserve, I guess.
The reserve's 200, but I'm
Okay.
hoping to get at least 250 for it.
Okay.
Lola, if you become suddenly gleaned to this information, take a tech use or a knowledge for me.
Nice.
17.
You realise he's put this out on an unprotected channel.
Tepid.
Yes.
How have you put that on eBay?
It's not eBay, for the love of God.
eBay.
How have you put that on eBay?
Oh my God.
on this unbranded auction site, I have.
How have you done that?
Cyrano
Why have you
auction.
done that?
I
What have you
just
done?
did the search for
Oh God.
how to sell a telescope.
And you've done
In
it
this
on an
game.
unprotected channel. Have you protected the channel at all?
Please, is his
Cyrano auction
username
and
Father
sales
Tepid?
house. Or otherwise known as Cat.
Father
Let me have a look at this,
Father
Father.
Tepid currently in transit to the
Oh,
route system.
shit.
Must be collected from the flying pig.
Well, that'll be fine because you're not on the flying pig.
Oh yeah, I won't one wrong.
Oh God.
Danny
From
boy.
the Danny boy.
Okay,
Live streaming coordinates.
Can I see if I can like undo what he's done?
Obscure it.
You can obscure it now, but the damage would already have been done
Okay, I'll obscure it.
if someone has already spotted it and found it.
Okay, I will
Well, someone's
obscure.
put a bid on it.
Bid from Gertie's Guns.
It came from somewhere in the Zook system.
19.
19.
19 to
You
obscure.
definitely managed to obscure it now.
Alright.
You're currently in the mez ring, so you did like bum, 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 bum. So they can see it gone into the mez ring. They don't know if it's come out the other end. They don't know when it's come out the other end.
Okay.
But they're definitely where it's coming here.
Okay, we've got a bit of a problem, guys.
Oh, I love hearing that.
What did you do?
Father using his unbranded
Cyrano
Auction.
Cyrano auction sales house. Cash.
using Cyrano
Cash.
auction sales house, he's accidentally told everyone where we are.
Not exactly where you are, but they could definitely trace the origin.
They can trace our origin, and he's also told them where we're going.
Can I reach his pimp cap?
There's a ton of where you're going.
Wait, no, I thought I heard Tepid on his way to the RAL system.
That was a joke.
That
quite
was me
obviously.
joking. I didn't say you did that.
Okay.
Yeah. Well,
Okay.
you said it anyway. Can I reach his pimp cap?
You can definitely give it a go.
I pick it up and I throw it gently at him. Like, you idiot! That's how it feels. Not nice, is it?
Right, so basically, I've
deserve
obscured it.
that.
I've obscured it. They know we're in the Mez ring, but they don't know when we're going to come out of the Mez ring, and they don't know where we're going.
Measuring's only go one way.
Then
There
they're
we
going to come
go.
out the other end.
Okay, so they're
Also-
not going to come out the other end of the Mez ring.
But they'll know
But
what
they don't know
system
when.
we're in. They won't know where we're going. Unless it's-
Yeah. So basically, they're going to know we're in the RAL system, but they don't know where.
Do you remove your auction, or do you allow her to continue to obscure it?
It might be better if we redirect it. Can you do that?
What do you mean?
You got a 19, didn't you?
I did get a 19.
Yeah, you can definitely make it look like it's now going somewhere else.
Yeah,
Okay.
make it look like it's going back through the mez ring or something.
Okay, I'll do that then.
Did a Yui in the mez room.
Did it, Yui?
Make sure it comes out the other end, then just turns around and goes
Blast
straight.
out the side into the
Yeah.
one next door.
We could just make it so it's set to the static the static location of
The
Helena's
Mez ring.
apartment, because we were flying around in Helena's ship.
Good point.
Yeah, but it would suddenly change. It would suddenly have moved from our ship
Yeah, doesn't
across the
matter.
system. But it wouldn't
They
be
already
tracing
knew
it.
where we were,
They
so...
already, if they were tracing it anyway, it would suddenly be like, oh look, they've suddenly caught onto us, and they've just moved the
Mhm.
trace.
Doesn't matter.
Can
Somewhere
you-
else we're not.
can you-
No, but I mean, like, we could actually make it if they're trying to follow us from that, rather than them just
You
go,
can
oh,
send them
they
around the
destroyed it.
houses.
Yeah, exactly. Just use it as a distraction, send it off right while we go left, and they'll just be like, oh look, there they are.
Okay,
Intercept.
I'll send it in the opposite direction of
Alright,
the RAL
so are
system
you
then.
going to program it around the rail system? Are you going to program it to go back through the rail system and then somewhere else? Or
back in the measuring.
back in the measuring and go elsewhere.
Pick a place. Where are you sending it to?
Can I see the map?
Where can you send it to?
You send it anywhere you want.
Yeah. And can you
On your 19, you can see whatever the fuck
Send
you
it to
want.
Ember.
What?
Send it to Ember.
What's
It's in the
Ember?
D2 system.
Okay, I'll send it to Ember then.
Okay, so essentially you'll program it to probably legitimately
Well, you could
be in the route system for about an hour because it may look a bit suspicious. You go straight
Yeah.
back through the measuring, so that's like 12 hours of your life wasted. Goes back through the measuring, pops itself across to the other measuring, pass itself into Ember.
Yeah.
and
The
can
other
you-
place would have been Imperia.
Can you
Because
take
then if anyone went to check it, they got attacked by pirates, which would be even more funny.
You can do that if you want.
Screw it. Send it to a farming planet. No, I think nothing on it.
Is that it? Doesn't
Nothing
matter.
Right,
useful.
It
It
goes to
doesn't
Ember.
matter.
Yes.
Goes to
farmer.
Ember.
Can you take it off of my user account as well, which is tepid_TDB.
Yes.
To be decided.
No, the Danny boy.
Okay, alright.
It's removed from your account.
Thank you.
In fact, your account has been deleted.
Your account has been deleted.
Alright, so
And actually, I've removed the golden telescope
Yeah.
from eBay.
Oh no, you can't do that 'cause that's for the tracing.
Mm,
you
oh,
want
yeah.
them to follow it. You
Yeah,
want
good
it to be
point.
deeper.
Yeah.
Yes, I am sorry, guys. I just wanted some money so that I could buy
Sell us in person.
things.
It's okay, Father. We only have 1,200 Calbrick amongst us, but I think we have enough to lead
Yes,
us
but
to
that's
sort
your
of-
money.
Well,
No,
Oh,
no,
well,
it's
it's
the
the
ship
ship's
money.
money.
I
It's
know
ship's
it's
money.
the ship, but it's everyone's money. I wanted to get something for
You wanted
a
personal
replacement
riches,
for
father.
Unicorn.
No, he wanted to try and buy us all something nice.
Yeah.
Oh,
He was
Alright.
doing something nice, but he.
Well, I'll let you ride your
Screwed it.
19.
Screwed it, yeah.
I'll let you ride your 19, and you basically managed to reprogram it to make it look like the signal beat. And you basically set in like a pre-programmed course, so it would take the amount of time that you think it would
Yeah.
to get itself around there. And
Beep,
yeah,
boop,
you've
boop.
actually managed to unfuck up the fuck up that I was hoping to let you guys ride.
Yeah.
Well, good enough. Alright, so you guys, unless there's anything else that anyone wants to do or talk to anyone about,
I think we're probably, by the time all this has happened, we're probably there. Done quite a lot.
It'll take you a while because you went part way into the coup system, turned around and went back again, and then basically went through the measuring. So you've actually had quite a couple of hours, and you've got the chance to have a sleep should you wish.
If I finish making my bombs in time, I will grab some sleep
Yeah,
and some
you can
food.
definitely grab some sleep, grab some food.
I'm
I'll
off to
grab
the
a
chapel
snooze.
Off to the chapel.
for some quiet reflection.
Currently Grog is just sitting in there, just not doing. He's not like reverently praying or anything. He's just sitting there because he hasn't got anything to do. He's currently just sitting there. And a short while later, what's her name? Noxa turns up, and you can see that as she's passing the power core, she puts the flash drives into the unit to further fuel it, and then sits in the temple. In your chapel area,
How much fuel do we have left, by the way?
68%.
you got a bit. You got a bit. All right, and Misha is just happily just sitting in the thing, chilling out to DJ Moon, beatboxing along with it. Poorly, I might add. She just like keeps skipping every other beat and going out of tune. Oh, sorry, going out of rhythm. But you know, she's giving it a good go. And you guys arrive in the rail system.
Excellent.
Hooray!
To set a course for Bow.
Cool. Who's on navs? Who's piloting? And who's doing communications?
I'm sleeping.
You're sleeping?
Yeah.
I'll go now.
You gonna go navs?
Go on comms, because I was already there playing with the music anyway.
Okay.
I'll leave it to the duck.
You leave it to the dark. Alright, navs and comms. Give us a roll.
15 for navs.
Perfect. You find your way to Bow. Unlike your counterpart who couldn't.
6 for comms.
You don't detect anyone following you. You don't detect any formal communications or anything like that.
The one time we needed you to roll high.
No, not really. Alright, you
Alright.
make your way to Bow. Let's see what's changed about
We're
Bow.
not wanted here, are we? I'm nearly there, I just I've forgotten if we're actually wanted in this system.
One of
Don't
you
think.
is sort of.
Max wanted.
I have to wear my hat.
Generally will have to wear your hat. Okay.
This was in the other thing, wasn't it? This was your one shot, yeah. That's right. Menace wasn't there.
2 shots.
Yeah.
1 shot with redundancy. Okie dokie. So I just need to check what's going on in that world.
That should be a double-barreled shotgun name. The one shot with redundancy.
The one shot with redundancy.
I like that.
That's amazing. So you, I can someone roll a 12 piloting check for Duck for me, please. She's a +8.
That's 8.
Yep.
11.
11. She lands. Where are you heading to? Mostly I'm asking you because you would know. Where are you going?
Heading back into the wonderful market.
You go to the market.
Yeah.
Oh Jesus wept. Okay.
Because I wasn't doing nabs when we went to the Blue Woods. So
That's true. Yeah, that's true. Are you going to say that you don't really know where the interested Bluewood traders are? You just vaguely remember that you've been there?
Well, I knew which hemisphere it was on,
Oh, okay.
sort of thing.
Okay.
I knew it was in the jungle. I know the landmark. I don't know where it is.
Okay. Okay. Take a knowledge check for me. Actually, no. Screw it. You'll find out when you meet the guy. You remember the guy that you need to talk to?
It's the same guy from last time.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
I just wanted to make sure that
Yeah.
he remembered.
I wonder how I remember what he looks like.
For the side note, I accidentally described Andy. Describing the guy that they were meeting.
It was so funny.
It was so because I didn't realise I was doing it.
Because she
That's
didn't
the
notice, but
funniest-
everyone else did. It was just
It
like,
was so laughing because I was like, you're describing me. I'm like, honestly, sorry.
in most flattering terms.
Yeah, yeah. No, it's like you see this kind
Wait. When we get there, I'll describe it to you. It's going to be
Excellent.
beautiful.
Yeah.
Because technically, you two don't know what he looks like either.
I actually don't.
Yeah. So yeah.
Alright, so you land in approximately the same place you did before. So you're about an hour's walk from your where you land is basically shielded by like the small copse of woods nearby. And nobody seems to have noticed that you've landed because, you know, Misha landed on 11. It's not particularly busy. I mean, security has increased, but between you two and your not so amazing rolls, but you're pretty good nav rolls, you managed to get yourself landed down in a pretty good place. It's about an hour's walk that you remember to the particular place. So who are you taking with you? Are you all going? Are you leaving the ship under the command of who?
Well,
Let's
Misha
all
might
go.
stay here, don't she? We'll leave Misha and
Grog.
You
Grog.
have Misha, Grog and Noxa.
Yeah, we'll
Probably
leave those
need
three on the
Noxa
ship.
as well, yeah.
Do we need Noxa?
Not really.
Noxa knows
I
what
think
And
Noxa
she's
she'd
needs.
be more
kind
likely
of
to get into
wanted as
trouble.
well. Yeah.
Yeah, but she knows what she needs.
Yeah, but she's an escaped victim. She's told us what she needs.
Yeah.
She knows nothing else.
Yeah.
Mm.
She told us everything she knows, so.
Okay.
Also, from the sound of it, she'd be more of a liability out there.
Yeah.
Mm.
She's an escaped convict.
She managed to get arrested on literally the very first step of her journey for not even the crime she was attempting to commit.
She did mention that she trusted a mercenary group and got fucked in the ass by them, so.
It totally wasn't Gertie's guns.
No, it totally wasn't Grace Guns, no.
Sounds like the Great Rakes to me.
Right, so the five of you gonna go out?
Yep.
You're wearing a hat?
Yeah, I'm wearing my hat. I've got my bandana up.
Yeah. The last one here is pretending to be Keith. He looks exactly like Mac, give or take, except slightly taller.
Yeah. So this time I have like a hat and my coat is glossy rather than
And
that.
also, you were involved in the incident riding
Yeah.
a clothiers.
He was hiding behind a curtain though.
Mm.
That's
Huh?
true. That's true.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys, it's about an hour's trek, and you guys make your way there. It's when you land, it's kind of like it's dawn, and by the time you trek there, all the markets are beginning to open up, and you come to this city, and it is immense. It's almost as if someone has taken an Iralisk and taken it apart and then built a very giant version of one. And there are like lots of these like different like spires and towers and stuff, and it is huge. You walk in there, it's like walking into a cathedral. It's said that there are like a cathedral filled with like market stalls. There are different people hawking wares. There are, unlike your time before, zip in the way of need to. There's none here at all. I mean, purposely there were the odd ones. There's none at all. You can definitely tell the difference. You can tell that there's a lot of tension in the air. Mostly there are Iralisk here. There are a few Gendal. Humans are, you know, more common than you'd expect on a planet, which is basically supposed to be the Iralisk secondary hive, but here they are. And there are a couple of Rutai like acting as like security guards. You can see one or two of them like a bit further in who have their own shops, and there are shops built into the side of these walls. Everything here is like very very dark, very earthy type colours because it's made from essentially carapace.
Are there any like soft, incredibly bendy skeletons hanging from streetlights?
already need to decorate nearby trees and that's all.
What happened?
No. What happened?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Like, why would there be need to?
Because
Let's say
have just shut down their their system. DJ Moon told you guys this before.
Oh.
They shut
Also,
down their
Anitu
system.
may have shot an Irilist guard in the city.
Yeah, that's information that you wouldn't know, but you for sure would.
Yeah.
And you
There
were
have been
about
like
to
there
find
have been
this
like
information
3
afterwards.
crimes that people decided were hate crimes. You know, in different systems, days apart, and apparently that's enough to cause a war.
Really? Not that they're all centered around the media or anything.
So,
Alright, you're arriving. It's very bustling. Security's far. There are a lot more security here than there were when you were here last time, and
Really?
it's very evident.
my God, there was quite a bit of security last
Yeah.
time.
There is a lot now.
Okay. We noticed this from a little ways off.
Yeah, before you enter the city,
Yeah,
or sorry, you enter this like.
I'm going to
upper
be like
city
carrying a kit bag with Dorothy in, and I'm going to take my coat off and stuff it in there because I was wearing a coat last time I was here.
area. Okay. Yep.
I'm just wearing like the hat and the bandana.
Are there other humans we can see around?
There's plenty
Yeah.
here. Yeah.
Are they like armed?
Take a perception check for me.
Botch.
No.
Definitely
No
not
one
armed.
appears. No one appears armed.
Okay. Do you think I should have left the flamethrower behind?
Alright, what weapons are you bringing into this city? I don't really mind about you guys because you have sensible weapons. What are you bringing into this city?
I'm only bringing my flamethrower.
Only.
Not your grenade
It's
launcher.
handheld.
Just your flamethrower.
Just my flamethrower.
Okay, alright.
And, you know, 1 or 2 grenades.
Tell me what kind of grenades, what kind of explosives are you bringing?
I will bring 1 flashbang and 1 frag grenade.
Okay, 1 flashbang, 1 frag grenade, and your flamethrower.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, okay, so you guys walk into this place with like fucking bandana hatted guy with this fucking big duffel bag. You guys walking in, I assume looking somewhat normal.
It's my hemp sling bag
Yeah.
that I carry everywhere.
The hemp sling bag, you guys walking in somewhat normal, and you're walking with a big fucking flamethrower in your back and like, yeah, what? Alright, you arrive in the city. What do you guys want to do? There are lots of people passing by and a couple of people that bump into you. You suspect they're attempting to pick your pocket, but you're a little bit wise to that, so.
I'm going to walk into the tailor's.
Alright, take a perception check.
Nine.
You see that there are lots of clothier stalls around, but you don't really see what you would consider to be a tailor's. At least not from where you are at the entrance.
I'll go in one of them.
You're going to go to one of those?
Yeah.
Why?
I
need to know why, because I know
the reason
why,
being-
I just need to know an RP reason why.
The reason being that Tepid's jacket has got a bit dirty
It's bloodstained,
from the
actually.
last time,
It's
so
bloodstained.
he wants to get a new
white
one.
jacket's bloodstained.
You want to get a new white jacket?
Yes.
Okay.
I'll follow the
You-
father. This is a bit odd for me. I walked in here and he suddenly gone, whoa, into a tailor's. I'm like,
Okay,
what the
so
fuck?
no, you find like one of those like open market ones. So you find a bunch of cloth. You don't find any like pre-made suits or anything.
Right.
Just letting you giving you a heads up on that. You don't find like a tailor's. You find a clothier's. There's just cloth.
I think they
You
generally
need to
have
be a
more
bit further
arms
into
and
the
legs
city to
than
find
you.
it, and also you only got a 9, so you'd have to wait to
Okay.
get further in. If you're looking for someone to make you a jacket, this is not the place.
Okay. We'll walk further that way.
Okay.
For fuck's sake, father, come on.
I just hop
I
along.
grab him by the wrist like a toddler and just like pull him along.
No, I'm just
Like, stop looking at the bloody cloth.
stumbling along on my stick.
Alright.
We all know you don't need the stick. Walk
Are
normal.
there anyone giving us strange looks or anything like that?
Not really. I mean, the security guards are checking everyone out, and they give you definitely more than 1 or 2 glances over.
You're carrying
But
a
no one's
fucking
really-
flamethrower.
No one's really coming at you. You are carrying a flamethrower.
Yeah.
They're concerned, but they don't want to, spark you off. So
I'm crazy. You don't know what I'm about doing.
Alright, so you guys are just meandering through the city?
Yeah.
I'm going to make a beeline for where I last saw this Bluewood contact.
All right.
Because he had a stall. so
Yeah, I
it
mean,
makes sense that
to
he'd
be
both say
fair, I
one
won't
place.
make you a perception check because you know where it is, and he's there. So for you guys, you arrive, you sort of like follow Max directions, and you see like a small like alley that goes off to one side, and he's made this stall like on the corner, like around the edge a bit, and you see this kind of like middle-ish aged guy, like a guy who was really powerful once and has gone somewhat to seed. He's about, you know, like 5'10", something like that, and he's got like a twirly moustache, and it's kind of like yellowish, blondish, gingerish colour, and he's got like a little bit of a goatee on the go. Definitely on top. He's wearing this t-shirt and this kind of like a waistcoat thing, and you know he's wearing long trousers.
That sounds far more polite than the last one you described.
No, I described him as a powerful man who'd gone to sea.
Okay.
And he put a few pounds.
Just going to point and say,
To do that.
something's ringing a bell over there, but I just can't really.
Place it.
Your
Place
god
it.
senses make you think, maybe I've been here before in a different body. Is this reincarnation or deja vu?
I'm going to stand here to grab the father because he seems to be going even more odd than usual in the city. So I'm just like standing nearby so I can grab him in case he looks like he's been doing the crazy.
I will get back to you specifically in a minute. Alright, so you guys have arrived at this at this stall, and there seems to be lots of like odds and ends, and he's wearing this he's got his waistcoat.
I'm trying to remember whether Mac found him really attractive or a complete prick.
I
It
think
was one of the two.
I think you found him attractive, if I remember rightly. You were definitely willing to give it a go.
I thought he was the one guy you didn't want that with.
No, I think it was. He was still a prick, but
Maybe that was one of
if
the
it
doctors.
moves, Mac will bang it. So
I don't think that there was someone he encountered who he didn't want to. I think he may have been one of the doctors. No, he wanted to bang James when he met him.
he still wants to bang James. Let's be honest. He still thinks he's got a chance. Although with your combined charisma rolls, good luck with that one.
Shoot his legs out.
Sick bastard. Anyway, so this dude is just finished off serving a customer, and he continues going about his ways.
Okay.
Should we go say hi?
I'll walk over and I'll pull down my bandana and like tip the hat back. And be like, oh mate.
Oh mate, how's it going?
Ah, well enough. We've got a little bit of new business going on. We were
Well, it looks like
for a
with
referral.
a new crew. What happened to that nice looking bird? The old one. White hair. Well, greyish and white hair.
Oh, you know, they don't stick around long.
Fair enough. I mean, what woman does, eh?
None with me.
The rare self-burn.
Can I just reach over and just pat him gently on the head as he says this?
You gagged, you're taller now.
Yeah, I'll do it. Like,
So, what can I do you for?
Well, you know, we need another referral. We've got a special job going.
Well, another one. Why don't you choose the one you had before? You know, I don't have these things growing on trees, you know.
That was what the one with snow on the roof had.
Ah, right, fair enough. You want another one?
Yeah, if you can.
Well, it's going to set you back a bit. So we'd be like, well, since I know you, 100 cowbrick.
What are you buying off him?
Don't worry.
It's not buying anything. We're exchanging, you know, goods.
Otherwise known as buying.
You don't understand? He's not buying anything. He's just, you know, handing over a bunch of cowbrick and I'm handing him something else.
Sounds
There's
a
no,
lot like
there's
buying.
no selling.
Buying
There's
something.
no selling
A
of
barter.
anything.
Yeah.
Bartering, thank you. We ain't selling anything.
Right, what is he bartering for?
Calm down.
Really?
We're handling this.
Hang on a minute. You letting her... Really?
She's young. She'll
Excuse
get
me?
Well, yeah, but... Really? You want me to trust you with that after these clearly... Are you sure there are sort of people?
There's nothing wrong with
She's
me.
good on the ship.
Cool.
Hey!
Alright. I see. Alright. Alright.
Yeah. No.
I'm still not sure to trust you, that's the thing. I mean... If they fuck this up, it's my neck on the line.
Well, I'll tell you what. I'll sweeten the pot.
Alright.
I handed the Sally One security key I've been hoarding this whole time.
I have one of those as well, actually.
Ooh. Ooh. He takes it as a he sort of like, you know, you pass it to him, he sort of bumps into you a little bit, and you know, like, and then just happily just takes it from Ham. Was like, where the fuck did that go to? So, all right, 100 Calbrick and this, and we'll call it quits.
80 in that.
Take a bar check. He's a human, so you don't get your +1.
Shit. Yeah, I suck at bartering.
I guess that's one way of barring.
12.
Alright, mate. Bring it in, and he puts his arms around you to give you a hug. You, I assume, give him 80 Calbrick. Do you have 80 Calbrick?
Not on me.
Like,
We have a vast sum of money on the ship.
So we just like all between us just fork out the stuff and I'll take out the ship fund.
I'd like to know what on earth we're buying.
later.
Yeah.
And you feel something slipped into your pocket.
And he feels.
Okay. Yeah. Why, mate?
Back pocket.
Told you I'm not into. I told you last time not into that. Fuck me. Well,
I just meant one of his hands is in my pocket. I don't really know. I didn't.
Get out of it. Get out of it. Alright. Nice I've seen you now, you know, fucking off it. Get out of it.
Fair enough.
Okay. Tepid. Take a perception check for me.
11.
A bit further up the way, you see a recently repaired tailor's.
What happened?
I make
You're
a beeline for it.
Is anyone going with him? Are you doing this conversation?
Do what?
Are you doing that during this conversation that we've just had?
Yeah.
Okay, alright.
I'm
Anyone going with him?
I'm gonna grab him by the shoulder because I've been keeping an eye on him because he's been acting weird. I'll be like, where are you going?
Don't talk to me.
You know my suit that is kind of stained
With
now
blood.
in blood.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to buy another one. That's all.
Okay, we better be quick. You know, we haven't got a lot of time to waste.
Okay.
I'll come along with you.
I'm going to come along as well because
Okay.
I didn't contribute here.
Okay. You guys go in to this shop, and you can see that there is a Rutite in here. It's sort of off to one side, clearly sitting in a chair and kind of looking very bored, just like flexing its claws. And you see this like very very small, very very elegant looking Gendar, who's behind the counter, and it has like a tape measure around its shoulders and stuff. And you can see like a whole array of like suits and clothing, and you see a couple of changing rooms which have recently been refitted.
Hello.
Hi.
What happened here?
Oh, we had a slight incident with one of those Me-Too chaps, and yes, we've just had everything refitted. But well, positivity, it seems to have done a lot of good with all the publicity and stuff. So business couldn't be better. What can I do for you? You look okay.
Well, thank you. I am looking for a suit jacket, white, couple of buttons.
Oh, we can definitely do that. That will look what's the word? Crap on you.
Ridiculous.
So yes. And it scoots off to the back, and you can see it like change like a little colour, and it comes back with this kind of this kind of suit. So I can either give you something straight off the shelf, which will look, you know, marvellous, or I can make you something special, which will look, you know, much crappier than that.
What are the prices for each option?
Well, off the shelf is going to be approximately 5 Calbrick, or if you want it tailored, it will be about 8. If you want it done as a rash job, i.e. within the next hour or so, it will be 10.
Let's go for 10.
We kind of need to be leaving very shortly.
That's what I mean. So
Also,
10.
she said it would be crap.
They don't understand English.
I more meant like, you know, we want to be leaving as in like now, not like sitting around for an hour.
Overruled, Cretin.
I just wanted to say to him and just like leaning into like, we need to be
Yes,
going
but-
now.
The thing is, that are you actually in the shop with him?
Yeah, I followed him along.
These
Yeah, we're
3
in there.
guys are actually in
All
the shop.
Tepid's thinking about at this particular moment is like a suit with like all sparkly and a happy face on himself. So
Are
he's
you,
kind of
are you telling that to the Gendal?
No, that's a cucumber.
Okay, that's fine.
So he's sort of, that's what he's picturing, sort of all happy, and he can't really hear anyone else.
Can we see these things that he's gesturing on the shelf, like hanging?
Yeah, the Gundam. Yeah, you can see like suits everywhere, but the Gundam's actually holding a white suit jacket with some buttons down the front.
We'll take it.
Okay, well that would be 5 calibre. We better make sure it fits properly first, and it just bustles along and it uses a couple of its tendrils. It just takes your jacket off whether you like it or not, and it just like puts this one on, and it fits pretty well. It's not the greatest movement across your shoulders, and you know it's a bit bigger around the belly than you'd expect, but it fits.
Excellent.
It doesn't look terrible. It definitely from an outside does not look marvellous, but it looks okay.
Thank you very much.
That'll be 5 Cabric. Thank you very
Okay.
much. Well, good luck, and you look absolutely, what's the word? You look dapper. And it kind of like, it nods happily. Like, is there anything we can do
And
for
she
you?
didn't
You
pay
look
for
very
that.
drab and unhappy.
No, that's why I was going to pay for it, but then the father paid for it, so I put the money back on.
Okay.
Sorry?
It taps you on the shoulder, like, if a distraction. It's like, you look very, very sad and unhappy the way you look. Do you think we can do to brighten up your day?
Get
It's
killed.
seeing through to your true soul. You have that moment where it just looks at you and you think, my god, it
Get
feels...
killed.
How's that feel?
So, stop looking at my soul! Ah! Cucumber.
Thank you. Retroactive cucumber. Yeah.
Cucumber, get out of my head!
I think I don't know, how do I... What's the state of my clothes after all this time, would you think?
Honestly, you could definitely do with a new outfit, but then I am a tailor, so I'm going to tell you that whether you like it or not.
Well, at least you're honest.
I try.
I like that. I could use a new coat.
Sure. Do you want a long coat, short coat, or a dinner jacket?
Long coat.
Okay. And it bustles off and it comes back with this like very dark green, very kind of like long sleeve jacket, and it has like some like almost hidden buttons, so that kind of like when it does up the front, it just looks really swish. And it's got a high collar, popped collar.
Do you have that in black?
Let me have a look. And it goes out and it brings back a black one, and you have this like dark green black. And says, I think this would look much better on you. It's much more cheerful. This looks very sad. We're trying to make you happy.
I agree to. You do look pretty sad.
But the choice is yours. You can just ignore my 40-odd years of experience. It's up to you.
Go with the
Black
green.
one.
No.
That will cost you 8 Cabric.
I hand over the 8 Cabric.
Oh, beautiful.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you,
And what
Father.
about you, sir? You look marvellous the way you look right now.
Thank you. Do you do bags?
Yes, we can do bags. What kind of bag?
Do you
Why
have
is
a very with like lots of padding to protect something very delicate, like a vase?
Or a bomb.
Or an egg.
Cheesecake.
We don't do bombs. I don't protect bombs.
Oh,
But
that's fine.
vases, we can protect vases.
Yeah.
That's no problem.
A vase about. I cucumber gesture how long I think like an irrealistic egg is to be like, yeah, a vase roughly this
Take
long.
a knowledge check for me.
Okay, yeah.
Botching you like.
Exactly.
Did you actually botch it?
I don't really think it's worth a legendary point to redo that one.
You botched.
You sure?
Yeah, let's take the
Like that.
botch.
Grapefruit.
Your little pouch,
Grapefruit.
apparently. Although you're completely wrong.
Okay.
You're going to get a bum bag.
No problem. And it bundles off and it comes back,
Get a
and it
bum
comes
bag.
back with something slightly bigger than a bum bag. Yeah. Yes.
Um,
This should do the job.
Do you want to maybe
This will
make
cost
it a bit
you,
bigger?
This will
no,
cost
can
you
I,
3
do
Cabric.
you have anything bigger?
Yeah. It bundles off. It comes back with a slightly bigger bum bag.
Okay, cool. And can I feel the padding and make sure it's like?
yeah. It's pretty sturdy.
Okay, yeah, cool. Yeah, I'll grab that. How much is that?
This will be 7 Cabric.
7.
I hand over the 7.
Wow. You humans are really very nice to one another.
A high capacity belt satchel.
Yep.
It's a
Is
bum
there
bag
anything
now.
else I can do for you people?
I'm good, thank you. Have a good day.
Bye.
Thank you.
It kind of like waves out. So it's like, bye. You all look crap. Bye. And it bundles itself back into the shop. Jesus Christ. On that amazing note, we're going to take a 10-minute break because I really need to pee, and that took far longer than I thought it would. So I guess we'll be back back soon.
Jolly
Oh, back!
nice.
Woo! Sweet merciful juice. Right, okay. So you have just come out of the tailors.
Mhm.
You've met back up with these two. Mac has now got his little emblem, which he needs to get to the Bluewood Traders. So where are you going now? What are you doing?
Did you
I'm
go with you?
asking.
Yes.
Then are we ready to go?
Yeah, nice.
I'm just proudly walking, showing off my new jacket.
Like a beacon of white in a city full of earthy colours.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Why didn't you get a black one to hide the stones?
Sorry.
You also notice that Quinn's now wearing a black jacket. It looks fucking swish.
Did you get the black or the green one?
You got the black one.
Black one.
Made him look sadder, according to the Gendel.
Where did you get a black military tunic?
Same place he got his.
White military
Jacket.
tunic.
One's a long coat, the other one's a dinner jacket.
I imagine like the Indian officer type, like, you know, horribly white and stiff, and like, you know, a place for the medals to go across one breast or something.
Pretty
Yeah.
much.
Actually, what I've got.
You? No, you've got a long black jacket.
Nice.
With a
Okay.
hot collar. So where are you go? Where are you?
Sherlock
Where are you
jacket.
going now? What's the plan?
Following him, he's the only one who knows where we're going.
Mm-hmm.
I only have a very vague recollection of where we're going, because I didn't ask.
Well, I assume you asked him because that was the whole point of you coming to speak to this guy.
No, our point of speaking to this guy is to get the referral token so they don't shoot us when we get there.
Yeah, but you've
That was a
already been there
referral token. That's what you got from him. Okay.
Did you not also ask him where it was while you were there? You didn't? Okay.
No, because
So
you
go
didn't
back.
hear me do that, so I didn't.
Are you arrogant enough to assume you know where you're going?
I remember the directions, I just wasn't flying the ship or manning navs.
So, no. Not at all.
So no.
Okay.
All right.
Can I go back?
I'm gonna let this play out.
We're
I don't
still
know if
in.
we're
We're
gonna-
still there. Yeah.
You're
isn't
still.
it?
You're not necessarily outside the store, but you're still like just within the city limits.
Okay, I'm going to walk back and talk to the dude again.
Move back in.
My friend back there forgot to get the navigation points from you.
Did you not remember?
No, he's an idiot.
Granted. Well, I can give you a location, but you know, gonna need to cover my fees. Any sort of donation to my poor starving 7 children and my wife.
Okay, I'll count out 7 coins.
Alright, you count out 7 Calbrick, and as he's bustling around tidying up the store, you can just see like, boop, it just disappears like.
Yeah.
And he gives you a set of arbitrary navigation coordinates. Yeah, you now have the coordinates to where you need to go.
Cool. Right. Give your wife a smile from
Does
me.
he? I'll give him all that. So, does he? Do you know what? He's a fucking idiot. You need to look for a tree of. I can't remember which one it was. I think it's a tree of white in a bunch
Yeah,
of blue
tree of
trees.
white
yeah.
and blue trees. Yeah.
Thank God. Whew. I can't remember which way around it was.
Yeah. That I remembered, I just didn't remember the coordinates.
Yeah, he tells
I wasn't there.
All right. Cheers, buddy.
you. No, nice to meet you.
And I'll go.
On
And,
to better business.
yes.
You
Okay.
now have the set of completely arbitrary
Yeah, that's cool.
places. Now.
Okay, and now I know where we're going.
Yes.
Nice.
I would ask you where we're going, but now I know. So this way, let's lead on.
You can tell.
I wasn't actually there last time we got the referral.
You were not there.
I was off at the tailors,
Yeah, it's quite
babysitting an idiot.
So it would take you, from what you basically know of the basic navs, is it would take you a very long time to walk there, like a really long time to walk there,
Shall we fly?
So yeah, it will be a case of flying there, I
Yeah.
assume.
pretty much.
Unless there's any kind of like public transport system or anything like that.
It would not get you to the secret headquarters of the slightly illegitimate Bluewood
Jump on a
Trader
bus.
part.
They don't have like the Bluewood Traders bus or
No,
anything.
they don't have a rise work scheme. No, they don't
Yeah.
have that.
Okay.
Can we
you
go
take-
to like Space Avis and get like a space car?
Space Uber.
Yeah, you get in a space Uber. No, you trek your way back to your ship. You put the navigations in, I assume, and Misha, the duck, is more than happy to fly you down to essentially pretty much the very bottom of the southern continent. Not exactly where it's very, very cold, but that kind of slightly humidy-ish area.
Okay.
And she sets you down just outside a blue wood, basically.
Okay. Guys, we're looking for a white tree in the blue wood.
I seem to call it cocking an arm.
It's cocking enormous, yeah.
Okay, thank you, Matt, for your feedback.
But it was fucking enormous, yeah.
As in, I seem to recall, like, it was visible from the air at a great
It was
distance.
visible from the air, yeah, for sure. But when you land down, you can't really quite see it, and you definitely need to like hack and make your way through there. So take a knowledge check for me to see if you can remember how to fuck to get there. Make sure you don't go off in the wrong direction.
Last time, I think.
Huh?
I think we just landed there last time.
Nope, you did not. You trekked through the forest.
I believe you crit your perception check to find it.
You did, yeah.
Not this time.
What?
That was a 10 for knowledge.
Oh, okay, yeah, then, yeah. You basically remember your way there because you crit before.
Yeah. I was there like 3 days ago.
Yes, that's true. It wasn't really... it feels more like 6-ish weeks, or, between like 6 and 4 weeks ago. Yeah, alright, you managed to hack your way through it. It takes about half an hour.
I think I may just follow the path we made last time.
Yeah, I mean, you have a choice. You either just remember your way there, or you follow like, the shitty...
I find the path from last time.
Alright, so
That's my knowledge.
you as you guys make your way through this forest, kind of blue bark and somewhat and blue leaves. Ahead of you see a cocking huge white tree with blue leaves. It's kind of a bit like the tree that you guys saw in Barson's temple, except this one has leaves and it's not in the middle of the temple, and there's no broken branches from where Lola has fallen down it. In front of it there is the human woman and the Rutai that you spoke to before.
No face-shaped impression on the floor either.
Yeah, there's no Lola face impression on the ground.
Cool. I'll walk up to the door. I assume.
Why? What are you doing?
We need to go in and have a look for a.
Get the token out. Just now.
I remember you.
Probably.
You're the guy with the cowboy hat and the boots. And she looks at the Rutai. She says something in Rutai, and the Rutai is like, they seem to remember you.
I do make an impression.
Yeah. What happened to your friend, the one with the hand?
Oh,
She told me some very funny stories about you.
She wasn't in the best of health. She's one of the.
Do you know what? Don't want to hear your sob story. Just fuck off and go inside.
Charming.
Opens the door and she lets you down. There's a staircase that has basically been carved into the woods. It's pretty much become a hollow tree, and it goes all the way down. As you go further down, you come out of the wood, come out of the tree system, and you find yourself in. As you go down and come out into like this kind of like stone area, you see that there is a huge, essentially a very, very big room with a few pillars in there and a couple of like walls that can definitely be moved around to make bigger areas. But this is a fucking huge warehouse. Like to your right as you go in, there's a couple of people like around a small like campfire type thing, and they've been sleeping in their beds there. And much further along, like way down the end, you can see there's just loads and loads of racking just filled with all sorts of odds and ends. Some stuff from the kickoff you guys would know is definitely some illegal ass shit, definitely should not be here. You can spot the big container that you guys left here last time, and it looks about half full. Alright. But there's a bunch of people wandering in here.
Do you remember anyone you spoke to last time?
There's a bunch of Rutai and humans, a couple of Gendal. There's also a couple of areas, but not a lot.
I should probably also say it's anyone you want to avoid.
No, we left this place in pretty good terms.
Okay.
There's a couple of them.
Yeah, we didn't have any troubles here last time.
Okay, cool.
We gave them some merchandise and got some information.
Right. How about that person? Well, I just point at some random dude. Like,
The random dude you point at is a caramel coloured Rutai.
okay, yeah, him.
Go ahead. I just remembered the way in.
Alright, I'll walk up to him and go, hey, who do we speak to about requisitioning items?
Anyone you want, really. What do you want? I can get a cut. What do you want? And he sort of bundles you off to one side, and it's like one of these kind of like very near to the entrance, like a little kind of like it's been a created little room, so the walls have been moved, so you can have like a little like meeting room, but there's no door, there's obviously no ceiling or anything. It's just this little area you can sit to one side for the illusion of privacy.
We need an iris queen egg.
Wait,
Fertile
really?
one.
You want an earless queen egg? Are you insane? Really?
Show them your bag so they know that we're serious.
I ignore these.
That's it's going to set you back quite a bit.
How much?
Getting hold of one of those is costly, risky. It's going to take a lot of time.
Okay, so how much and when?
Or just information how we can get one of our own.
Mm.
Well, I'm not going to give you that, otherwise I won't make any money, will I?
You make money on the information. Save yourself the risk.
I can charge you the same, almost the same amount of it.
Well, no.
Charge less.
We're
Wait.
saving you the risk.
How much for you to get it and you to bring it here?
And how long will that take?
It will cost you about 1,500 calbrick. Probably take me about 4 weeks, 30 days.
4.
Okay, well, we'll shop around.
You're not going to find anyone much better than me, I'm afraid.
We'll see.
It's
How much for the information?
You are literally the first person we pointed at.
charming.
How much just for the information?
Not sure I want to give it to you now.
Well done, idiot.
It's the truth.
We do apologise for him. He's damaged.
Can you not see by his colours? He's sad.
What a person wants to wear is a person wants to wear.
Exactly.
Yeah. It'll cost you about 1,200 for the information. Yeah, I did say 15 and 12, didn't I?
Yeah.
I think, how about we make it around grand for the information?
Isn't that all of our money?
Take advantage.
Not quite.
1,200 is all your money.
Do this.
If you want to jump in here.
What are you saying? You can't just jump in and re-roll. God damn it,
I'm
boy! He's not
saying-
going to help you right now.
Yeah, I just start suggesting other things we could add on to make up for it. So you can have his fine white jacket and look at this lovely black jeans and start trying randomly making up different things to add to it.
What breed
Like,
is he
he's gonna
again?
Do something better.
What, sorry?
What race is he again?
He's Rutai.
Are Rutai attracted to anything?
Not
Food.
really,
No.
no.
Food and sleep.
Might have trained experiences.
Yeah, for sure. Everything's up for fucking everything, so I mean,
What was the lizard thing?
need to.
Need to. That's right.
Or Netu, however you want to pronounce it.
No, you're fucked.
No,
Apparently
I
you've
see
not paid for it, so you can't say Netu.
I don't know. It's been a website for a while.
Touche, sir, touche. I know that that's a free one, so fuck you.
Well, there's no point in me
Oh,
trying to barter with the sexy thing. So
You
Give
can
it a go.
try.
if he's not actually going to be attracted, there's no point.
Well, no, but you can still offer him pleasure.
Doesn't mean that,
necessarily
yeah,
need to be
it still has a pleasure centre, just it wouldn't be normal for you.
You can still offer him a sensual massage. Just because you're not just because
can
you're not
offer to
certain
groom
how
him.
to give him the happy
You
can
ending.
offer
You
to
can still
groom him.
Pick the lice out and eat them.
Oh, that's fucking grim.
Oh.
Hilarious.
Yeah, I'm not-
Is there anything we can offer in exchange for the extra 200?
Well, are you going to jump in and try and suggest something?
Gave away my valuable
What did you roll? Because if there's no reroll coming, what did you roll? You rolled 4. No.
No, where
The
is
cost will
my-
be
It's
1,200.
the top one.
I use Miles Legendary Point.
Right.
That's better. 8.
The cost will be 1,200.
Screw it.
Should we shop around?
Mm.
It's probably not really worth it.
Shop around.
I rolled a 6 anyway.
I'm just moving my hand.
Okay, you just wave your hands on.
Ah.
You just hear like from behind us, screw it, and he's sitting here.
Is this the point where you?
Please come this way.
I need to
Yes, because you are wiggling
Is this the
yourself
point where
out.
Ennis slams his fist down the table? In the name of God, man, be reasonable.
Let's go and find talk to
1200.
someone else.
The information is good. 1500 to retrieve is better.
Well, we'll find out.
Oh, can I roll to see if he's being sincere about
Of course you can.
questing?
Of course, he's not being sincere.
Okay, perception check.
Perception check. That's not going to work, so that's 5.
Difficult to read.
Should we go and talk to some other people?
Yeah.
Alright,
If they offer exactly the same, then we know that that's.
Or do we want to find someone, male, who's like, desperate looking, that you can kind of...
Of a different race, yeah, sure.
Hey,
Not
you like
human,
lizards and
ideally.
humans? Either one of them be right with it?
Yeah, one of them will be fine.
So, yeah,
God's
what poor
Lizards.
sap are you trying to get
Can we find-
get Lola to honeypot?
A desperate looking male need to, because that was hilarious.
Or a human. Either
Your
one.
choice. Who do you want?
Go on,
Human.
go picking, go man hunting.
You find this
Human.
take a perception check for me. This is hilarious. I've got fuck all of this shit prepared.
8.
8. Alright, you see this you see this quite pathetic looking guy. He's quite weedy. What?
It's like, you looked at him and he looked at me.
To be fair, I was just waiting for the description to be one of the men at the table.
He's
And
quite
then he's just
quite
pathetic and weedy, and I was like, oh,
What's
that's
that
fairly.
one
Pathetic, quite weak.
here? Weedy.
Weedy, yeah.
He's got a he's got a shoulder length straight blonde hair.
Okay. Anything else?
Just gonna pick physical characteristics from various people now.
Yeah, sure.
Pull them.
Pull them all together. At some point, I will describe one of you one way or the other. It's not going to be my fault. You're literally what I'm looking at.
Shoulder length blonde hair, a light stubbly beard, large glasses, slightly over large ears. And he's quite tall.
No, he's just this weedy blonde haired little kid.
Little.
Quite young. Yeah, he's quite young.
How short is he?
Oh no.
How young?
5, 6.
And how young, yeah.
The jailbait.
And more importantly, how desperate.
Probably about 20, 25, something like that.
Alright, that's fine. I go up to
Desperate,
him.
you say?
He looks weedy, I didn't say he looked desperate.
You did actually say desperate, yeah.
Yeah, fine, whatever.
Okay, so I wander up to him.
Alright.
Hi, any chance we can barter with you for some stuff?
Yeah, sure. Takes you off into one of the side rooms. Is anyone else going with her?
I'll go.
Thank
we'll
you,
come in
Father.
just in case we need to,
Front them apart.
be,
He takes advantage.
Yeah, he sits across on the kind of the opposite side of the desk.
Fair, if you hadn't put on if you hadn't put on a poured honey voice, I would have gone Lancashire honey dicker.
So, what can I help you with?
We're looking to acquire something a bit unusual. And we're looking for a really reasonable price.
I can definitely do reasonable for you. And he leans across the desk.
We're looking for an Irilisk queen egg. Or at least information of where to find one.
Seriously?
Yeah.
That's,
We want your best price.
It's pretty expensive. It's, to be honest, really dangerous. Don't know if you do you know much about Iris queens and hives and their eggs?
No, but I'm sure a macho man like yourself would know a lot more.
Take a charisma check.
It's coming.
He's definitely not macho.
Yeah, I know that.
I'm going to say you can take a manipulate, actually.
Ah, yes. Manipulate intelligence?
I don't know, are you trying to...
No,
No, it's charisma.
Charisma, okay.
No,
Yeah,
just no.
you're appealing to raging hormones.
12.
Well, thank you for the comments. Compliments. It's no, it's pretty dangerous. They are. The new eggs are rare. They take a very long time to mature. They're struggling to rebuild their race as it is, and they're very fiercely protected. Have you ever come across one of the Irilist guards?
No.
Recently blew one up.
Oh, really?
No.
Let me do the talking. Please, shut up.
Thought that'd be a funny story.
So
Please
you're
ignore
aware
him.
of how brutal one alone is?
Yes.
Yeah.
Imagine somewhere between 20 and 25 per egg. That doesn't include getting past the Irilist warriors.
Mm.
And there could be hundreds of them, if not thousands, in a particularly large hive.
I'm sure you could sneak your way past, or at least give us information.
We can absolutely find our way through, but this would take a very cracked team, and it's very dangerous.
You've said that.
Okay, and what would be your pricing?
To retrieve the egg, I'd say for you, 1,300, and the information, probably $1,000.
Thank you. $1,000 for the information sounds reasonable.
800 sounds more reasonable.
Well, I think I like the idea of $1,000.
Just take the first one. They're gonna say.
No, if we'd taken the first one, they'd said it would have taken the fucking 1,200.
That's a different class.
Anyway,
There is a plot. It's reading it.
I'm up for
is there any way?
renegotiation, yes.
Alright.
What would be your terms?
Both you take charisma checks.
Nice.
9.
11.
I think maybe 200 cal for each of them, 400 of both.
There is nobody worth 200.
You have not seen what this man can do with his tongue.
Is that from personal experience?
No, this is from
Word of
experience
mouth.
the customer,
This is
very
from Tortured
satisfied third
Nightmares.
parties.
Disregard what my godson says about me.
No, godson. God's sake.
So that's how that works in your
Oh no, it's just
judge.
ships, thin walls.
Yeah, I did not get a lot of sleep.
I lean over the desk and say, surely there's something we can do.
He's more looking worriedly at Ennis, like, poor boy. Poor boy. Sorry?
Surely there's something we can do.
I think $1,000 is probably the best you're going to get.
There's no budging?
No.
Well, you did just say you were willing to renegotiate.
Yes, but 200 a night for each of these is definitely not worth it.
Well, we can negotiate as well.
Yeah. I mean, 150 each is acceptable.
No.
Name your figure and we'll go from there.
The best I can probably do is about 900. You
Slightly
are asking
better.
me to give up the location of an Irilist hive that is most likely to have a queen.
Alright.
Sorry, a queen egg.
Mm.
Do we need this?
We do need
Sounds
the
like we're
queen
going
egg.
to die on the way.
What do you
So-
think?
Oh yeah, this
Yeah?
information, I assume you have one which is somewhere that's less well defended than the average hive. Maybe one that's kind of not commonly known.
As I said, between 20 and 25, we do not know the exact numbers. No one can, other than the queen, know the exact numbers of drones within her hive.
So basically, we're going to give you this money, and you're going to name a hive.
Yes.
That you're aware
Yes.
of a queen egg.
This
Are we
is
on a hive?
mostly.
Mostly aware.
There's not many hives around,
No.
so
We can give you the name of the most likely, hence why the price of finding one is so difficult. Of us retrieving one is difficult.
I don't understand why the information it costs so much.
You are asking us to give over the location of a hive that has, should an egg be stolen, would reflect pretty poorly upon many of our operatives, cost them potentially their lives. We are asking them to give up the location of their hives.
Mm-hmm.
But aren't the hives well known where they are?
No, not particularly. There are some which are too large to hide, and those are not the locations of which we will give you, or locations of which we will rescue an egg from. Those are far, far too dangerous. The smaller ones, the ones hidden away, those are the ones to whom we've managed to persuade a few of the Iralisk that they could give up their loyalty for money. And should an egg be stolen, their life would most likely be in danger or taken. This is why the information costs so much.
Okay,
We lose a very, very valuable operative.
that sounds a bit fairer then.
Understandable.
We got some
Of course,
time
I
to.
can give you a single name of a hive, which will be the 900, and that may or may not, if you allow us to fulfill this contract, we can send out more than one team, and we can pretty much guarantee an egg within 3 weeks.
Can you give us some time to go and arrange our finances, and we'll be back shortly?
You may certainly have time.
Back to the ship.
Yeah. Well, if we assume if we leave here, we kind of go back into the area where
You go into the general area. I mean, or you can take a room by yourself. No one seems to be guarding them. The doors they don't have doors so much,
Are there
but
any-
you can secure yourself.
Are there
within.
terminals in any of these rooms?
Not
What access points that a hat could be plugged into?
really. It seems like a lot of things are stored within like the local pads. So no, not really any terminals that you could just walk up to, stick a hat into, and then meander away from. Those tend to be very, very public view.
Okay.
I mean, if you want, I can try and find someone who looks a bit more desperate than him.
I feel like we may have gotten our best price.
Yeah.
Probably have, yeah.
I'm more just thinking. I mean, if we head back to the ship, then.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean,
Will we be able to use that token to get back in again?
Yeah.
yeah, I think we just walk in there now that we've got some established contact.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, can we just try looking ourselves to see if we can find any information about Irisk? I mean, all we're doing is trying to find the location of either a hive, or I guess the two ways of doing it is either we look for a hive which is just starting up, or we look for the ruins of one's been destroyed and go there and check out and see if there's anything left behind.
Surely there are other less deadly ways of finding out where Helena is.
Well, no, it's not finding her out; it's getting these people to help her. If we turn up without an egg, they might well give us Helena, but they won't put her in any better position.
Yeah.
I assume she's with them because they have the best chance of actually fixing whatever's wrong with her.
And they actually have her listed as a patient.
Yeah. So if we want to kind of use this as a bargaining chip, we need something they want, and it's what we know they want. But I mean, didn't they just kind of get screwed over during the war?
That's why they're so protected.
Yeah, but I mean, surely there must be some knackered outpost that we could go and have a rummage in, see if there's anything left over.
It's a knackered outpost that's 12 years old. If there's anything to pick over, it'll be picked.
The thing is, the hives aren't well known, so we do need their
The active
information.
ones are.
There's no
Yeah,
really
in
big
theory, we
ones
can just
or
crash our ship into any active hive and try and steal some eggs, but we will all die.
Yeah. Well, I'm thinking even
Yeah.
the smallest ones, we probably haven't got a great chance.
Yeah.
I mean, assuming these guys even half-ass good at protecting. I mean, I've seen those big-ass warrior ones, and even one of them is dangerous if they've
You
got a
actually
nest.
did make a guard.
Yeah, he was the guy
Yeah.
we sent off with the bomb, wasn't he?
He was a
That
guard,
dude.
was he?
Yeah,
I thought
fucking
he was
huge
just a
red
warrior.
one. No.
I mean, if you want, we can spend all of our money and get them to go up and wait 3 weeks.
Sounds safest. And more likely that they'll actually get something.
They guarantee it.
Well,
He did just say it would be more guaranteed.
Yeah, we don't have to pay them until they get back.
Yeah.
But I'm just wondering how 3 weeks is going to affect,
Helena.
I mean, we don't know how much time she's got left.
You specifically. You know that Helena had a lot of information on her terminal
Yep.
back at Arc 2
Mm-hmm.
about her condition, but
Yep.
you couldn't get in the
Yep.
first time you tried.
Yeah.
So if you want to know how she's doing, that will be the most likely place to find out.
Okay.
You take a medic check for me.
I would imagine that she's like
15.
She didn't look like she was in imminent danger of dying, so probably not within the next 6 months, you reckon? However, that's her on medication. Whether she's getting it, you don't know.
I would expect so. If she's a viable subject for something they're doing, they're going to want to keep her alive while they're doing it. Keep her fresh. That seems to be their main thing, is that things that are expired are not really useful to them.
It depends on whether she's viable or not. Because if the subject isn't viable, they're
You
terminated.
read that
You
she
said
was
it
most
is.
likely viable. The person who you think might, you probably could ask, Noxa might know something, but you haven't actually specifically asked about Helena or
Yeah, so
the
we could,
subjects.
we could actually be a bit more open.
What
Yeah.
else have we got? No, it's probably all the information I can freely give you.
Okay, shall we go and talk to Noxa?
If you want to get like the money, you'd have to go back on your ship anyway. So
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
So, shall we go back to the ship, talk to Noxa?
Yeah, I mean,
I was
she's
going
got
to say,
some
why
information.
don't we go to the ship, get like 600 cow bricks, go back, put a down payment on, get the ball rolling, and then we've just got to go off and get another like 700 cow brick, which is only like 100 more we've already got. We have 3 weeks to raise like
Yeah.
100 cow bricks.
That makes more
We could
sense.
just get like rob a bank or something. We already wanted anyway.
We
Or
could just do any old job.
we could
3 weeks.
still try to sell my telescope.
Well, yeah. I'm not saying we don't do that.
There.
hit refresh and roll barter for me.
Is it still listed?
Yeah,
You
she's on
you
like a
sent
fake
it off
way,
on
that's
like a
it.
fake path.
Okay, no.
Nice.
It's a 12.
You've had a bid for like 190, and as you look back into it, you see there's actually been 2 people bidding up from 160. It's currently 190.
Oh, that's interesting.
One from the Sen system and one from the Q system.
How long has it got left on that
Oh,
listing?
fuck me! How long did you put it on for? A day.
A few days, wouldn't it?
No, it's got to be a couple of days at least.
Then you probably have about 2 or 3 days left.
Okay, that's good.
Do you know what? Fuck it, it's too funny. As you're looking at it, about to put it away, you see that there's been another ping in for 200, and it's coming from within the rail system.
Ooh.
Just because I know where this particular person is, it makes me smile.
Okay, so
What's the
Oh.
username?
You know, we could
it'll
always
be hidden until the.
Oh, you see who's bidding.
You can see who's bidding.
Oh, if you're the bidder, yeah, of course you can. Yeah, it's only if you're another bidder looking, you can't see the username.
You could just ask
You
if the
don't know
guys
how
downstairs.
cash works.
Okay, the bidder is Moonboy,
DJ Moon!
because I know where the fuck he is.
Ah,
Send it to DJ Moon.
okay, so I'll just.
You're just going to assume that it's DJ Moon.
Might not be.
It might not be. Yeah.
Just
Okay.
relay to the guys. Okay, just as a heads up, guys,
Mhm.
the telescope
Yeah.
is currently at 200
Awesome.
cowbrick. I am prepared for that to be as part of this.
Okay. In that case, do you want to go down and give him a down payment?
Should we speak to Noxa?
Let's speak to Noxa
Well,
first.
we're on the ship anyway, so yeah, chat
Yeah.
with Noxa.
Yeah, I mean, you guys are having your conversation probably out of, well, not exactly out of Nox's earshot, but you know, she's in the
politely
temple.
not
No, she's
listening.
in the temple actually, because she's already destroyed her notes. So.
Okay, let's go talk to Noxa.
Right, you walk into the chapel, and Noxa and Gorogard are basically just having a very stilted conversation. She's clearly quite intelligent. He clearly is not. But he does have 50 Capricorn.
That's a good point.
Misha is up in the cockpit, and you can hear her like beatboxing. She's finally got the rhythm down to this.
Okay. Noxa,
Yes.
do you mind if we have a chat?
Yeah, sure. Have you had any luck? And she's like,
Possibly. We just wanted to talk to you a little bit more about the work that you've been doing. I know you can't tell us much.
right.
Well,
Why don't you ask good questions? If I don't feel comfortable answering them, I won't.
okay.
Just don't, shoot me.
Do you have a patient called?
What?
Do you have a patient called Helena?
It rings a bell. There was a few there were a few candidates, and one of them was a human female named Helena. Yes.
Okay. She's a friend of ours.
Ah, okay.
Okay, and basically,
What?
Family member.
family member. Yeah, you can pipe up.
I'm just letting you go with it. But if I feel like I want to interrupt and say something useful,
Okay.
I will do.
Any information is useful. I'm happy to take any information.
Okay, and basically, we're a bit worried about her health, and we want to know. Do you guys know where she is?
I don't know where she is. I don't. So far as I was last aware, she hasn't been a part of the study yet. She's been approached, but I don't know whether she's part of it. I don't know where she is or where she's going. I just know the vague idea of what part of the study she may or may not be.
A part of?
Yeah.
Okay.
What is that?
I'm sorry, but I'm not going to tell you that
Just told us you know. Why can't you just tell us? Sparked our
because
curiosity.
the information is quite sensitive, and should it fall into the wrong hands, it's not that I don't trust you. You did break me out of prison, but if it falls into the wrong hands, it could blow everything.
Okay.
I mean, with tensions as they are, we can't risk that
Is it
worse things would happen.
Is it something to do with her neurological condition?
I know that's a note on her notes, but that's not a part of the study. No.
No.
Is it something that you could fix?
I'm not well versed in human illnesses. I'm just more focused on reproduction.
Is she more useful alive? Basically, do you think they keep her alive
Of course
for the
they will.
duration?
Of course they're not going to kill her. It'd be ridiculous.
I don't think they kill her, but if she were naturally dying anyway, do you think they put efforts in to keep her alive during the study?
It depends if she's a viable candidate.
What would
And
make her a viable candidate?
If take a charisma check.
My gun is itchy.
That's it. You are.
11.
If she's able to carry offspring.
Okay.
Cucumber, do we know if she's able to carry offspring? Would we be aware of that?
Take a knowledge check.
No.
Would I know? if
Apparently,
she's
we
like
just didn't
my
talk
aunt?
about that.
So far, what did you actually get?
7.
You know that she's
Terrible.
mentioned before that she won't have a family. You just can't remember if she said that she can't. And at the moment, your brain is jumping between the two. But you also know the way Helena is. If she thinks that something is a can't or a won't, she'll cut herself off from it. The same way as she's cut herself off from basically everyone in the attempt of dying.
Yeah.
Would Ennis know, being...
Because Maeve may have
It will
mentioned it.
be a huge stretch.
Okay.
Because your aunt would never have spoken to you about this.
No, but I may have heard it from someone else. Would there be a knowledge check?
Yeah.
15?
You would assume because your mother is that she probably is, but then you don't know how her condition would affect that. It's not, as I said, it's going to be a really tough check. She would never have spoken to you directly about this. But yeah, you assume because your mother is that maybe she is too. But again, her sickness, you don't really know.
Yeah.
So actually,
Okay.
like, you know, despite all the years ago, I don't remember her like sitting at the terminal on the moon base bitching about her cycle or anything.
No, she definitely would have bitched about her cycle to you.
Yeah.
She would definitely have bitched about that.
Yeah.
It's like you sitting there with a fucking hangover, and she's sitting there, oh my god, fucking cramps, man.
Right.
Yeah, she would have spent some time. Yeah, she would have
Yeah.
bitched with you about that.
But my poor knowledge check is just me
Not
being either
grasping
being a bloke and
anything
not
about-
caring
Yeah.
or understanding, or just being totally grossed out by it.
Yeah, or just in case she probably just wouldn't really, you know.
Yeah.
She
was telling me
mentioned
while
that
I was
she can't.
hungover. I wasn't listening.
Yeah, she mentions that she can't or won't or
Mhm.
won't. I mean, you know her bent in life about that kind of stuff.
Mm.
So, yeah.
Okay,
So,
shall we... Sorry.
If we get this egg for you, and it's given to this study, will you then look into treating her?
As I said, I wouldn't know. I just work on reproduction. I don't know the whole extent of everything that goes on. I don't know if they'd be able to treat her or cure her. As I say, I'm not familiar with human physiology, and I don't know
If it
if
was,
other people in the group are.
if
I
it,
work
if it
my bit
was
alone.
if it was possible, would getting the egg help that along?
It would definitely help the study.
More importantly, when you were sent off on this little excursion of yours, were you given access to any discretionary funding
Oh yeah.
that you may still have access to? As in, like, energy credits?
Energy credits I could definitely source. It would take time because, I mean, we don't want them to be traced back to the group. There are a few hurdles I have to jump through, but I can get funds.
Would 4 weeks be enough?
3 weeks.
Okay.
Oh,
3
30
weeks.
days, 3 weeks.
3 weeks.
Yeah, I could get them within two or 3 days. That's not a problem.
Okay, then yeah, if you can do that, we may possibly have a source that can.
Really?
Yes.
That would be excellent. That
How
would.
much could you get hold of easily?
Oh, probably in the region of 2,000. That's not a.
Okay, yeah, you can grab us 2,000. I reckon we can probably deal with
He's
that.
gonna
Yeah.
take all 2,000.
Yeah,
But these-
Bribes.
yeah.
There's bribes to pay.
You three take and manipulate tech for me, please. I don't mind which stat you use.
Crit.
It will be counted by these two fucking up and just
13.
13.
Fuck me.
I just start reeling off a list of all the different costs that are going to come into it.
I can get 2,000. That's no problem. I mean,
Great.
if that's what it really takes to procure one, then
Shall we go and put down a down payment then?
Yeah, if you want to go and meet your friend again.
Okay. Would someone like to come with me?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
I'll
with
come
you.
as well.
Thank you.
I think it might be best if you stay on the ship further.
Yeah.
This could get involved.
Okay. And if you come with me, let's go put down a down payment.
Okay.
Fine.
are you sure you don't want to take Mac with you?
We should probably take Mac. Yeah. Let's
You're
take
going to
Mac.
get in.
Yeah, we need to take Mac.
Yeah.
Let's go.
All right, are you two going
Now
back
you're talking
alone?
double
Is everyone
team.
else staying on the ship?
I'm going with them, so me,
Okay.
Mac, and Lola.
All
I'll
right.
stay and look after the father.
Okay.
I'm going back to the
The
shop.
Are you
three.
sure you want to see this boy?
I'm just like, I can just imagine just standing outside, just tapping my foot, just like, oh, in the happy place.
Well,
I'm in
we're
the happy
going
place.
to have enough fun, so we shouldn't have to do it anymore.
Oh, you don't want to?
No, we shouldn't have to. That's what I'm saying.
Mac's like, oh.
I'd rather not be there.
Yeah.
All right, you guys make your way back into the thing, and you find this young blonde chap. Who
Hello.
has a name?
What's his name?
You haven't asked.
Hello. What's your name?
Thinks it's important before, you know.
My name is Justin.
Justin. Excellent. Can we have a private chat, Justin?
Have you, as he leads you in there, have you decided upon whether you're taking up our offer to find the egg, or whether you're just purchasing information?
We'd like to take up the offer of finding the egg.
A very wise choice, and he has a big smile for us. He's clearly making a mint on this.
Okay, we can put a down payment of about 600 today,
Mm-hmm.
and we can get the rest for you once you have the egg.
That is not unreasonable. That's fine. 1,300 is agreed.
Yes.
Was it?
It's 12.
Oh, actually, no, it was
That's agreed.
1,200. Actually, yes.
Oh yes, silly me.
I just having those like, they were like, yeah, I know that trick.
Just I wanted to try.
It's like that we do it every time.
It almost
We,
worked.
you, you do it.
600's fine. Yes.
We give her the 600 cowbrick.
Wasn't there an arrangement for a
No.
reduced price based on something?
You're not here.
Puts his
You're right
hand
here.
out and
Oh, that's a good point.
Shakes his hand.
all right. We shall. Where shall we contact you? Either that, or you can arrange to come here in approximately 3 weeks.
I think that'd
We
be
have
best.
to warn you because this is dangerous. It may be a little bit later than anticipated, but
We'll
yes,
be,
that's the nature of this particular job.
yeah, we'll return in 3 weeks.
Okay.
I assume we can contact you from our ship.
No.
You don't have to come here in person.
Yes.
Okay, fine.
We don't particularly want to give away our position by errant communications out.
Alright,
To be fair, neither do we. So,
Okay.
So we shall see you in 30 days.
30 days.
Excellent.
Thank you for your service. Let's leave.
Does
So what are you
he,
doing tonight?
Mac,
before
you
we,
can do what you like.
Does he give us any kind of like...
You want a receipt?
Yeah. 600
No.
calibric, hell yeah.
He's not giving you a receipt unless
No.
you ask for one.
No
yeah, basically say
contract.
like, what kind of like proof do you have so that we don't just turn up here and, no offence, find you gone.
He opens the kind of the book and turns it around, shows that he's been writing. And basically has pretty pretty as fuck girl, pretty as fuck dude, slightly Irish guy, and then like a priest, and then a scary military looking guy written down there.
Okay.
Mm. Right. Thank you.
Most welcome.
Let's go.
To the ship, underlings.
To the ship.
I'm gonna head back to the ship.
I'm heading off to the ship with you.
Yeah.
Yes.
How are you going to while away your evening then?
Well, I was planning on finding you this egg and getting the wheels in motion, but if you want to delay, sure, an evening won't matter. Of course not.
For God's sake.
I
Away,
shall,
underlings, away.
We've
Are
already
you
gone.
leaving?
We've already left.
I've already gone.
Yeah, fuck it.
Indeed.
You guys get back saying, what the hell's Mac?
I'll just
Chatting up
I'm
the
sure
egg
that we
donor.
can, I'm sure we can arrange a dinner. There's a nice little restaurant up in the main city, and he gives you the name of some bullshit place.
No. Excellent.
I shall see you there in about 2 hours.
Perfect.
You won't want to look a bit smarter than that.
I just unpopped 2 buttons. It's good.
That's
I don't want that.
I'll
Take off my hat.
All right. Okay. So you've now made a date with Justin. What are the rest of you guys doing this evening?
Click refresh.
All right. So you guys have gone back together. You guys have gotten back together. Yeah.
I assume you told us about this date.
Of course
I-
you fucking will.
I'll say otherwise we're going to take off and leave.
I'd say I've got a further meeting with Justin.
Right. Okay.
To further our business arrangement.
You mean a date?
So you're reducing the price.
I'm increasing his loyalty through
Fuck
an
him.
extended social interaction.
Oh, well, I hope you have a nice little chat with him.
It's a bit more than a chat, Father.
Oh dear, I'm off to my chapel.
I will pray for your
But
soul.
not before pressing refresh on my terminal.
It's been boasted up to about 250, and the top of the leaderboard is still Moon Boy.
Nice.
What am I
Right.
calling?
Whilst we were walking through the... Oh wait, no. It wasn't a marketplace, was it?
Nope.
Nope, never mind.
There are a bunch of people in there, and there's definitely a lot of fucking stuff in here. Why?
It's a fencing place.
It's a place to fence goods, yeah.
Yeah.
Why? What are you looking for?
Large crate of gender porn.
No.
There is there's half a crate of a fucking huge half a crate of Kindle porn.
What?
Do I see you looking at this like that? Yeah.
That's what she's into.
I
No.
let us look over and go.
No.
Yeah, it's got like it's got like that the crappy little graffiti tag that you now realise just Mac draws when he's bored on it.
I was more looking for like plastic surgeon.
You definitely won't find one
You
here.
want
Yeah.
a back alley plastic surgeon.
You definitely won't find a plastic. You could ask, but you won't. You don't see
Wow.
anyone who has like a "we cut your face for cheap monies" like tattooed on their arm or anything.
Do they have any
Okay.
like metal masks?
Yeah, you could acquire one here. for
Yeah, I want to acquire a metal mask.
Into the mythical
Okay.
mask.
I'm just going to go to the
How
pub.
many cal?
Sure. Take a battle check.
Gonna go to
I
the
may
pub.
see you there later.
No, you're going to.
You're going to a restaurant.
12.
12.
I'm going to the pub.
What kind of metal masks do you want? Do you want it to be mesh or?
No, just like a solid kind of like. Just with like goggles on it.
A metal mask with goggles on it.
Yeah.
Okay. Does it just cover your face or entire head? Or
Yeah,
what?
just like a metal mask, just kind of cover your face over. Like, you know, if you're going to like a one of those like masquerade balls.
Yeah, but
where
they
you've got
tend to
all
only be
those-
across the eye.
Yeah, but if you've got any of the kind of
You want one across your entire face?
Yeah.
Okay. Yes, you can get that for like 15 carat plus goggles.
done.
It would have been 20, but they're still too cheap because you fuck ugly.
Yeah, you're ugly. Like, do you know what I need right now? Not to see your face. So it's actually much cheaper.
I'm going to
Okay.
go to the pub.
You're going to go to the nearest bar.
Yeah.
They have alcohol here, for sure. Or are you going to the city?
I mean, the ship's here.
Yeah.
Max sounds-
Technically, these three are in the Bluewood Trader base.
Yeah. I'll just go in the Blue Ridge Trailer base and find a bar.
All right. This looks like a bar here, but you find somewhere you can drink alcohol and
It's someone sitting behind a table where there is
you
booze.
spend the night wailing away drinking, I assume.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you spend your night drinking here. What are the rest of you guys up to?
I'm gonna head back to my cludging bay
Okay.
and finish tinkering with the mask, and then I'm gonna head to bed.
What are you doing to the mask?
I'm basically gonna cut the mask in such a way that it basically gives you a nice Phantom of the Opera mask
Why?
with just one of the things.
I know where this is going.
Alright.
Oh,
I don't. I feel like I'm missing out, but okay. Yeah, sure. You managed to do that.
Cool. And I'll just I'm gonna go and just leave it on Lola's bed and then go to sleep.
Oh, God. No.
Yeah.
That's fucking amazing. Alright, I'm not going to make you roll a craft check because that's too funny. Alright, you make this, you hack apart this mask to perfectly cover this girl over, you drop it on. She's exactly, you don't go to exactly her box here, but you know where she tends to rest up for the night, and yeah, you drop it on the place where you know her shit is. And you go and rest for the evening somewhere. Alright, what are you two up to?
I'm probably going to actually join Lola at the bar for once.
Okay. Oh, very interesting.
Yeah.
Is anyone else joining them at the bar? You're not here.
I've got to sleep.
You're going to
Like the
sleep?
drinking area.
I've gone to sleep.
You're going to sleep, so okay. So you two are at the bar. Are you having any sort of conversation, or are you drinking?
Yeah, I'll
You're
try
right,
a few
Quinn?
drinks. Yep. Having a few drinks.
Take a,
Cool.
I want you to take an endurance check for me.
Me?
Yes, you. Endurance physical.
9.
Okay, so you, as you're drinking more and more, you two having whatever banal conversation you wish to have, you begin to, like, almost randomly, you almost feel like you're beginning to drown, and your whole body goes cold and kind of numb, almost as if you're going back into cryostasis. And then it starts to hurt. It starts to hurt a lot, all over. Take a knowledge check for me.
Important. Ah, nice. 15.
You are getting that exact same feeling as to when you were in Helena's cryopod and she tried to do that test on you. You are getting that exact same feeling. And the pain is quite intense, and it begins to like shoot down your arms and shoot down your legs. And then it disappears and fades out. And you feel something. You feel a lot of pain, not physical pain. You feel a lot of loss.
I'm just sitting there like going.
You have a seizure.
Are you, Quinn? Are you
It's
okay?
very physically noticeable.
Quinn,
It's
are
like
you okay?
tears streaming down my face. There's no expression. It's like.
Quinn?
Wow. You have a seizure and become an emotional drunk.
Apparently. I don't know. I think I need more to drink.
And how the
Parky.
feeling goes. You're back to how you were before.
Barkeep, more beer.
Yeah.
You're right, dude.
Good serviette.
Yeah.
There's plenty of service is not Belva. Alright, that's probably the most interesting thing that happens to you guys that entire evening.
Okay.
I've been waiting for you to get shit drunk.
I love in the downtown jungle smuggler bar, there are serviettes.
A cloth or something.
Yeah.
I just like blow my nose on.
The bar rag.
Right.
Just like, ugh.
I'm not going through this whole fucking date with you because he's not going to give you any information unless you're going to ask for it. Are you going to ask him?
Information.
Yeah. There's
Oh,
man's
I'm-
go like fucking meet up with this guy. Are you going to ask him anything? And if you're not going to ask him anything, and you're just going to shag him, then we're just going to do the rolls.
We just go like, look, I know what you
Wham,
want, you know
thank
what
you,
I
man.
want, let's just roll and get done.
Basically. Are you going to try?
Okay,
Are you
okay.
You're gonna try and help him for information, or you're gonna just be like, wham bam, thank you, man.
I am going to go to the ship, have a shower, like put on like my only change of clothes, which is cleaner than the one I'm wearing.
Yep.
Well,
I don't say my only change of clothes; it's my only change of clothes that is cleaner.
Yep.
And yeah, I get the duck to fly me into the city.
She drops you outside the city, yeah. She drops you pretty close. She's like a flyby.
Yeah.
It's not quite.
Only a 40-foot drop. Like, ah!
It's
Get out. She scoots around the side. She'll wait for your signal.
Yeah. I go to the aforementioned swanky restaurant.
Swanky restaurant. We'll call it Swanky restaurant because fuck this shit.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
The
Swanky
Blue
restaurant.
Lobster.
No, it's called Swanky restaurant.
Yeah.
Fuck
I
you.
go to Swanky restaurant because it's run by a human who thought it would be funny because no one else got the joke.
Yeah.
And we go in and actually it's just like gourmet burgers.
No. This is a proper swanky as
Okay.
fuck restaurant.
Okay.
This is the kind of restaurant that would like give you the bread rolls first, allow you to top up on those, ask you what kind of wine you want with each course, that kind of bullshit. This
Okay.
is fucking high class.
Okay.
They serve you the plates on like either slate or like one of those wooden boards or something like
Yeah. They've
something
gone
that's
that, like-
really inappropriate.
Yeah,
to have
they've
food
gone
on.
to like that hipster bullshit thing. Yeah.
Oh. Okay. I sit down. They put like the bread on the table. They ask us what wine we want. They bring out a slate, like a warmed slate as a placemat. I just look at him and ask for the bill. I was like, no.
What do you mean?
You know. What's all this?
It's dinner. You asked what I was doing later, and you said, "All right, okay, I've got a place."
I know what you're doing later.
Yeah, he knows what you're doing. He knows who you're doing later. All right, okay. He takes you off to his man pad in the city.
Yay.
Are you pumping information, or are you just pumping him?
A bit of both.
Lyra from column A. Lyra from column
Right. What information are you trying to find out? Ask him.
She's like, I don't want to do this. Just get.
I don't mind. I'll do it, but.
how many hives are you going to?
I just want to leave the intercourse bit just separate, so you can make sure that on that. I just want to make sure that's separate. So.
It's like, when you're getting there, I want to just shout the name of the hive you're going to investigate.
It's what really turns me on. That'd be a shit hive. That's a fucking sun.
Whatever. He's caught up in the moment. I actually know where the hives are.
To be fair, when we say I'm pumping information, I'm just asking him stupid incidental crap in the hope that it will smooth him into the bedroom area. You know.
Alright,
He seemed to be a little bit old-fashioned, so
Alright, give me.
he's like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "You."
Okay, so give me a pickup line and then roll me a charisma check.
Oh, God.
And determining on how good that pickup line is determining how difficult the check is going to be. This is why I love making you guys do this shit.
I don't mind doing this shit. I just don't know pickup lines. Me, the man here,
Come on, just go for
Man
man
there.
cheese.
probably knows lots.
Did
of
it
cheesy
hurt?
pickup
That one.
lines.
Roll for initiative.
Don't get me wrong. He might say that later, but
When? Never mind.
Am I still asleep because you've come out of my dreams? I mean, there's fucking loads of them, man.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. You've had far more practice picking up men than me. And coincidentally, probably women. I don't know.
I will allow you guys to help him.
Right,
Jesus
fuck it.
Christ.
Yeah, I'm just gonna I assume he's wearing he's all suited and booted.
Oh yeah, pretty
Yeah, I'm
much.
just gonna grab him by the tie, drag him to the bedroom. I know what you're doing later.
Okay. Alright.
Trap him on the bed.
Alright. Roll charisma.
Hooray! This is gonna be terrible.
I was really hoping for a botch.
Yeah.
So was I.
You broke it.
Now the question is, do I waste a legendary on being better at chatting a man up?
Well, it is like
Yes,
5-2.
That
You
means
might as
nothing.
well.
That means nothing.
it's the same roll.
Good
Hooray!
job.
There's only a 7.
If only the father was there.
Yeah, I
If only I was being watched by a priest. That would have done it for me. Yeah.
Technically, he said he was going to pray for your sins.
Okay. No, he can't see him.
Oh.
He can't see him.
No.
Yeah.
Maybe you should go and check if he wants confessional thoughts.
Yeah, I'll just pop up under the bed.
Just knock on the window,
Alright,
like.
okay, well he botched, so alright, you two have a wonderful whale of an evening.
No endurance rolls.
No, it's up to you. How good do you want this to be? Do you want it to bog standard fail, or do you want to go for the chance you can fuck myself?
Legendary fucking.
Oh, that was
Oh,
so near to the botch.
But it wasn't.
Oh.
It was a 10.
It was a legendary fuck of some form. So
What are you rolling?
15.
Oh, wonderful. Okay, yeah,
Legendary
he has
50.
an absolute whale of a time. He's a very happy chap in the morning, but he still throws you out when the deed is done. So you can do like the walk of shame from his apartment.
Shame? You assume I have this.
You assume I have shame. No, yeah, you two have an absolute whale of a time, and you're pretty sure that he's definitely going to be knocking something off when you guys pay the rest of the bill.
Noise.
Excellent.
Will he actually?
I walk out of his man pad with like, you know, my shirt unbuttoned, my jacket like thrown over my shoulder,
Yeah,
like,
tie
barefoot,
under
whistling,
Alright, okay, that's amazing. Alright,
and with like my underwear like stuffed in my pocket.
alright, so you guys are back in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
You've made it back to the ship. The ship has arrived back at the fucking Bluebird Trader place. You guys, I assume, return back to the ship?
Yeah.
Alright, you guys are all back on board. What do you want to do now? Your...
Brag.
Go for it. Good, right, wonderful. Your bid is now, it seems to be like firmly sitting around 260. It hasn't moved in a couple of hours, and the top line is indeed mover.
Okay.
You can also end the auction early should you really want to. But yeah, this is where you guys are at now. Mac brags like a boss. Makes some of you probably uncomfortable.
He's
You'll never guess where I've been.
he's Noxus still about.
Having sex with the donor egg guy,
Fertilising the donor egg.
fertilizing the donor egg.
That would be a way to put it.
Yeah.
A terrible way to put it. But yeah, I suppose.
So
I've been greasing the wheels of commerce.
Yeah, we get the idea. I don't want any more than the
Yeah.
general, most vague gist.
Yeah,
I don't really want that, to be honest.
Yes.
In fact, I just don't want that.
Yeah, but I just don't
I
want to know.
liberally applied lubricant to the wheels of commerce.
While he's there, I'm going to go off and find Nox.
Right, Noxus,
Mac,
Noxus hanging out in
really-
the circle.
Have some pride.
He
I
does.
do. I'm incredibly proud
Have some
of myself.
shame, not the pride.
Okay, sorry.
Self-respect.
I respect myself enormously.
No, he
You
respects
don't know what
himself.
I
It's
did.
everyone else that doesn't.
Yeah.
Not there, so I
Your
can-
your current
Yeah.
Sure.
My session notes literally are Justin, Mac shagged. Well.
Right, so you find Nox, and Nox is hanging about in the chapel.
Cool.
The father's also in the chapel, by the way. So.
I'm going to speak. So I'll talk to them. So, so with the yeah, hopefully we've managed to get things starting to roll to get them on these eggs there.
Mhm.
There is one other thing we need to sort out.
Yeah.
Which is, our fee.
That's the 2,000, right?
No, that's to get the egg for you.
Uh-huh.
What we need is, you know, this person Helena we were speaking about.
Yeah.
She has this condition.
Yeah.
We want that to be treated.
I told you I can't do that. I can't authorise that.
I know you can't, but surely there's someone you can speak to.
Yeah, when we get back to the sense system, for sure.
What, can you get that rolling before we get that there?
I can try, but I'd have to go to the sense system. Some
Can
of
you
the
not send
contacts will only
messages?
no.
Okay.
Some of the contacts will only meet in person, and they may or may not be there. I'd have to wait for them to turn up.
Well, we've got some time now. I mean, we've kicked things off. So it's not. Yeah, we can head there now if you want.
If you drop me at the sense system, yeah, if you can drop me at Hito, that would be, or to Los.
Whichever's easiest for you.
Well, Los would be more getting back to my job, but Hito could probably help. I could probably find some more people, other people of the group. They may not like it, but I could at least tell them you have the egg incoming.
Yeah, well, so to Hito then.
Okay. Great. And she seems to be genuinely very happy at the idea of returning home.
Cool. So I'll come and let the rest of the guys know that basically, yeah, if she wants to go to Hito to get in contact with these people who may possibly have a cure for Helena.
Okay.
So, anyone got anything else to do here before we go?
Nope.
In that case, Duck, onwards.
Duck onwards goes. Okay. Yeah, I already told you about sticking about 260, didn't I? That's one thing I said.
Remember what the word I was looking for.
Huh?
Never mind.
She's still just sitting there.
You go and find Mac after you remember the word and the word is.
You go look up from the thesaurus and then come back and go, this was my comeback.
No.
Your standards are currently down here. You need to bring them up.
Whilst you've got your finger out like that, Tepid just calmly just walks past and like you use a hand as a coat as a hat rack and just puts his Stetson on there and just walks off.
Or what?
Only about
If you're holding your hand out like that,
Just puts the Stetson on
just
top.
put, like a
Like a cover.
Yeah. and just walks off into the cockpit.
Father!
Sorry, coat rack.
I'm not a coat rack!
Oh, my mistake.
Oh, by the way, also when you came back this morning, or whenever you came back from the bar, you found this like strange-looking mask on the place where you store all your shit.
Who the fuck put this mask here?
I thought it might be like, helpful for negotiations in the future. Until you can find someone to sort your face out.
I'm hugging the toilet.
yeah,
You
he
actually aren't suffering much of a hangover. Not at all.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
that's disappointing. I was going to say, you contribute to the conversation.
When they dragged themselves out the bar, was the ship there? Or did they have to stand there and wait for it to come back from the
That's a
city?
good point, yeah.
Ennis.
It was like, what the
I
fuck
was
is
gonna say,
going on?
you guys, you know that moment like when you when you're really drunk and you spend like 2 hours walking around the streets with your mates, or having like those really deep conversations. You have that, but neither of you remember it the next morning.
Okay.
But yeah, you do that like waiting up and down this thing, and the ship comes back, and Max looking very happy and spent.
Thank you for the offer, but I did just fine, thank you.
Fair enough.
I
Excellent.
chuck the mask back at you.
I'll lay it. In case you change your mind, I'll put it just here. And I'll just leave it somewhere easily accessible.
By the door.
Yeah, by the door.
By the door. Alright, so Duck takes you happily out through the system. Makes your way along. She gets to the entrance to Sen. You need whoever is on comms and NAS to take your checks, please.
Oh, it'll be on comms.
I'll jump on nabs.
I'm amazing at this time. Botch! I might as well use a legendary point. I haven't used any yet. 7.
14 for nabs.
Alright, between you pick up fake, the various frequencies that Gertie's guns would use, the cops would use, and you picking up something on Gertie's guns, but you're not picking up the exact nature of what this is. You are picking up about 4 ships, 4 small ships, and you recognise some of them to be of Gertie's guns. The other ones you don't, but being that 3 of the 4 are, you highly suspect the 4th is, and they are between you and the Mesring. Not like next to the Mesring, which would be like patrolled by Cox, but they are between you and it.
Are there other people around? Like, are there any is it the Mesring here? Because I assume there's always stationary
No, it's
defence
between
forces.
you and the Mesring. So you aren't within Mesring range yet. Really, you're not within range to have the Cox ships come out and protect you. But
Okay.
part way across the system, you come across these ships.
Can I deactivate our black box so we drop off sensors? Or we stop broadcasting at least.
You can definitely do that, but
I was actually coming up with an acronym for that.
Yeah.
I wrote it down. I can't remember what it was now.
Cot. What the fuck is it with 7s and 6s and a 10? As you turn your black box off, you get a communication through. And it's from... Alright, you get communication through, and it's from one of the ships, and it's clearly spotted you despite the fact you've just turned your black box off. Pretty high fucking checks in there. You're the Danny boy, right?
Correct.
Gertie's giving us information. We need to pull you in, and we need to speak to a Mr. Quinn.
You're speaking to him.
Excellent. We need to. Gertie's got a message. She wants you back at Sally Stat.
Right. I mean, I'm just finishing off a mission she sent.
Yeah, she said that this overrides all that crap.
Right.
We've been a couple of teams of us been searching for you. We've been here. There's a couple of guys going out to Row following some sort of mysterious beacon or some such.
Yeah.
One of them's gone back to Ark. We're all over the place looking for you.
It's weird. We weren't hiding, so yeah. Yeah. Well, guess we'll.
Good.
Head
We'll
there.
escort you through.
Are they docking with us?
Make sure you turn your box back on so we can keep you in range, not just visuals. Don't need to hide. We've got this covered.
Are they docking with us?
No, they're just surrounding the ship.
Okay, I thought they said they were docking with us.
Yeah, I'm gonna flip it off very quickly. Mute my mic. It's like, so
So
yeah.
push the talk off.
Gertie's guns are here, and yeah, they want us to go back to Sally. Sounds like Gertie's still alive.
Oh, good.
That sucks.
What's the plan?
What? These other ships, are they similarly equipped to our ship?
Yes.
Very much outnumbered.
Yeah, I was just thinking that, like, you know. Well, no, I was more thinking this could be a good thing because, you know, if the Danny boy happened to be destroyed in a battle, and, like, you know.
I would like to add one very big statement about that. You're in the ship!
Yeah, if we weren't in it at the time, and, like, you know, several of the ships were disabled during the fight, and, like, you know, one of them was, like, never recovered. That could be, like, you know,
We'd
possible.
lose everything if we lost our ship,
Well, no,
including our
because we
cavalry.
don't have anything else. Well, yeah, we could just take the cavalry with us across from the ship. I think if we managed to disable these ones somehow.
Somehow.
Yeah, I'm just throwing out ideas.
Are you actually moving? Is the ship moving?
I assume we just.
Because
Yeah,
Duck is flying. I just
Yeah,
need to
Duck's
know what she's
flying.
doing.
yeah.
You actually you're going back to Sally then?
Well, they're taking us to the measuring, aren't they?
No.
Okay, going
You're in the
way.
queue system. They want to take you back to Sally. Are you going back to Sally?
I don't
Is there
think
any-
we'd get away with it, seeing as those guys are meant to be dead.
What position are they in? Is there's someone directly behind us?
They're surrounding your ship.
Yeah, I mean, are they like two to each side, one in front, one behind?
They're just kind of like moving around your ship. They're kind of like
I don't know if they're escorting us in a set pattern.
Sounds
No,
like it's
not really.
varying.
they're just moving around your ship. Some of them will take either side and go that, but some of them are just constantly moving. They just seem to be shifted.
Okay.
It's space, so it doesn't really matter where they are.
Yeah, I just didn't know if they just assume a standard
No, not really.
escort pattern or something like that. I'm thinking if they were trying to shoot at us, and I assume they've got guided rockets like we have.
You make that assumption.
What
We
could be?
probably have weapons.
Yeah, I assume they've got weapons of some kind anyway. Does Gertie have like a standing agreement with the customs people? Like, would her, if we like ran up to the customs going like, help, we're being attacked by some bandits or something, would like they be like, no, the Gertie's guns are cool.
Probably still attack them if someone was being attacked by bandits, yeah, because it's kind of partly their job, but you probably then wouldn't be able to get through the Mediterranean. There's no like, hey, Gertie has like the shit, she can do whatever the fuck she wants, there's none of that crap.
Yeah. I guess we are also carrying like, wanted prisoners, so that's probably not
You are
good.
definitely carrying a wanted prisoner.
A
And
couple.
yeah.
A few, even. Including some of our own.
Well, yeah.
I don't think any of you are
so,
technically on the run from the Serrano Confederacy. You haven't been caught.
It's
I
only
guess.
Gertie we're on the run from, to be honest.
Yeah.
And that's a personal matter with Gertie. It's like, we're not wanted for anything.
Personal matter. You fucking shot her.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, if we shot her better, then she wouldn't be
Yeah,
probably
you actually
dead.
fucking killed the bitch.
We could actually just go back and deal with Gertie once and for all.
I mean, go back and kill Gertie.
Yeah.
So I need to know where is Duck flying you guys to Sally?
Well, yeah, for the
Because
yeah.
otherwise the
While we're having
ships
this
will
thing-
start questioning your lack of movement.
Yeah, while we're discussing this, for the time being, go with them.
Okay.
So yeah, I mean, we could just turn up Sally 1 and find a way to deal with Gertie.
I mean,
I feel this is a bad move.
yeah, I mean, the moment the doors open, they see either Tepid or Mac. That's it. Cover's blown. we won't even make it to her.
Mm.
And they're patrolling, watching us the whole time, aren't they?
Yeah, of course they are. You do have hiding holes on your ship.
Could we fit a person into one of them?
You could definitely attempt to fit a person into them.
So just boot them.
Fold you in half, yeah.
I'll say good brevity, you have about an hour before you get there.
Okay. So,
yeah, technically Mac doesn't need to be dead yet. I was just asked to kill him. Doesn't need to have been done yet.
I mean,
And
what?
technically he also doesn't need to be killed yet.
You can. There needs to be a reason why the receptionist is dead, though.
Yeah.
And I doubt I should leave him alive if I know he's killed the second in
Also, a
command.
reason why you just ran off the station with the person that tried to assassinate.
Yeah.
Help! Fuck!
If we just hid you, we could say that you escaped on a ship and we went to try and track you down.
And if we put Mac in handcuffs,
Well, no, there's no reason to arrest Mac. I mean, Mac was only... They were asked to kill Mac when the opportunity was seen fit, as soon as possible, and it's only actually been, like...
2 days.
2 days?
I suppose.
You're probably closing in on 3 days. Yeah.
Oh, 3 days.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, yeah, if we keep you out of sight and just say we went off chasing you, because there were a couple of ships that shot out of there as soon as that thing was...
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, so we'll say he was on one of those, but we lost him.
Yeah.
Okay, sound like a good cover story?
Sounds
then we-
good to me.
We
So-
could say we lost him, or we could just take his hat. Give Gertie
Well, that's
his
not really
hat.
going to be any, like, yeah, it's a random hat, it's not anything particularly...
Maybe
but
a
I-
blood-stained jacket would be a better idea.
yeah, we
So-
have actually
Stained
got on blood...
jacket.
Though that would infer that we actually caught him, not that he's still missing.
That's what I mean. We caught him and he's dead.
Well, yeah, why can't you have killed him?
Oh,
Yeah.
could just give her a blood-stained jacket and go, here you go.
You actually still have your jacket with blood on it.
Yeah,
Mm.
that's what we're saying.
I doubt they're going to.
And I've got a new one, so I don't need the old one.
Okay, so we need to hide you somewhere. So we'll put you in one of the hidden panels with some food and water,
Make
because I
sure
don't know
it's-
how long you'll be in there for.
Yeah.
Make sure it's not the airlock.
No, we'll need to be using that to get out anyway. And yeah, so how do you reckon we should go and deal with Gertie? I mean, if I get in there, I could probably like place some charges to blow the thing and vent her.
It'll be difficult. She'll be very well guarded.
It depends where she is. If she's back in her room, that's actually borders the edge of the station.
I
Do
mean,
we
3
actually-
days after a gut shot, she's probably still in hospital.
That's what I'd have thought, unless they've actually put her back to her room so she's better guarded. Because
Mm.
The
Do
hospital
we
just let
actually
general
need to
people in.
kill her? Though is that
I
is
feel like
the
we
question.
might need to.
she tried
It
to
may
kill
be a
my
case of
aunt,
need,
so
it may be
yeah,
a case of want.
yeah, she put a hit out my aunt, so yeah, she has to die.
Okay. I'm just thinking if maybe we need her later on for leverage or anything.
Nah, it's nothing really. Yeah.
Mm.
She's like her own power onto herself. She doesn't really.
I
Okay.
don't feel like we have any choice but to go see her anyway, so we can assess the situation once
I-
we're there.
Just saying, it seemed killing Gertie will anger the Fitzroys, who will contact the Raven.
Well, don't
I
forget
think-
that this is only if they know that we've done it. If she just dies in like an unknown attack, could be anyone.
Mm.
She's not going to be. I doubt she's sharing intimate knowledge of her running the business with her husband,
Husband. Yeah.
because we're basically like black ops hush hush stuff.
True.
I mean, half the stuff we've been doing is like wouldn't necessarily be benefiting him anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So she probably doesn't want him to know about us any more than anyone else.
Okay. Alright, should we just go and deal with her then?
Yeah. So check out where she is and see how we can best deal with her in a quiet way.
Mm.
So this is your plan?
Yeah.
Let's do
Right,
it.
I need whoever is helping Tepid into the hidey quarters. I need to make a craft check, 'cause there'll be a small adjustment to make so that he has enough room. And I need Tepid to make a sneak check. This will basically cover you entirely sneaking, because I can't be doing like 4 or
Reroll.
5 different sneak checks. Unless you actually sneeze, in which case, fuck you.
19.
Yeah, you know this shit back and right. You
Reroll
basically take a
again?
correct hand.
I also made sure I put some
Okay.
food and water in with him because I don't know
Yeah,
how many
that's
days.
fine, yeah.
Are you allowed to reroll twice?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah,
I'll give up.
so that's all of them done.
Probably would be more efficient just to burn them both and just be like, yes, I hide.
I totally have just burned them so that the guy sees you in and just closes it. He's like, nah,
10.
10. Okay. Alright. Good to know. Alright, you guys rock up to Sally 1. What? What?
What was the solution for me being alive in here?
Oh,
You
right,
don't
yeah.
need to have been dead.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
There
don't.
was the option to kill you if possible. It wasn't
Yeah.
like you must kill him immediately. It was like,
Unless you want to fake your own death.
Unless you also want to hide. we could
Unnecessary. Completely
Yeah.
unnecessary.
You
There's
don't
no
need to be
reason.
dead. He does. You don't.
Yeah.
You
You
may
didn't
well
shoot
be
that.
punished as a thing for being responsible for all this, but best luck.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not going out there.
You're not going out there.
do you want me to try and hide you in a different hidey hole?
I mean, you
Like-
don't
like a
have to
big
go and see
man?
Gertie. You don't have to go and see Gertie. You can just stay on the ship, but you don't need to pretend like you're dead.
I don't know.
Or you could just say that Quinn killed you and flash into space. She doesn't need any proof. I mean, you just say, yeah, I killed him.
I'd expect her to want some form of proof.
I don't see why.
Well, not really. You're a Black Ops team. You generally just come back and say, yeah, I killed him.
Proof is evidence.
Correct.
Yeah.
Credit is failure. As they say. Yeah, I'm going to yes. I'm going to hide in one of my beanbags. There's a pile of beanbags in the hold. I'm just going to climb inside one of them.
That is the most pathetic
I'm
hiding
going
place
to be
ever.
brutally honest.
Please say there's like a big pile of soft toys in your head.
This needs to be the mother of all checks because you climbing into a beanbag is still fucking obvious as a person in a
It's a
beanbag.
beanbag large enough for someone to lie on.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they're going to come and poke them, aren't they?
Exactly,
Like, we're going to
yeah.
search the room. What's in the bag? No,
Yeah,
in this
I'm
bag.
just going to
What's
say
in
your
the
check is
box?
going to be difficult.
Yeah.
It's
I would
not
suggest
improbable,
hiding elsewhere.
and it's going to be difficult. I think this is hilarious. Go for it. I'm not going to stop you. I think it's brilliant.
Are you going to legendary before you roll?
I can't. I use them both.
Oh, okay.
Getting laid.
Oh god.
Now he's laying down.
Yeah. And God can't see me because I'm in a bag and so he's in a box.
God's in a box and he can't see me.
Oh,
Wow.
Oh, dear.
13.
Fiction of our times. Okay. Alright. You are potentially more hidden than the father. Fuck me. Okay, you guys dock in at Sally 1. Yes, you guys docking at Sally 1. As soon as you go on board, there's a couple of people from Gertie's Guns which you recognise. And essentially as soon as you land, they board your ship.
I would know before we actually land there. I'm going to try and conceal a couple of remote bombs on myself.
You can do it. It's fine.
I'm not going to take any of my grenade launcher or my flamethrower with me.
No, because that'd be really stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to say you can hide 2.
Okay.
Alright, you can hide 2. One shaped and one remote, or both remote?
Both remote ones I can detonate
Okay,
because
that's
the
fine.
idea is I'm going to
They're
try
not
and
shaped,
sneak
but you
up
have
to
2. They'll just make a big boom.
Yeah, just kill anyone in the nearby area.
Okay, is anyone else hiding any weapons?
No need to hide it.
Alright, you feel no need to hide, Slater?
Nope.
Okay. Right, so yeah, a couple of guys from Gertie's Guns, basically, as soon as you land board the ship. And they go through and they start searching through your ship. I want you and you to roll d12s for me, please, and then add 3.
9.
4.
You're safe.
4.
You get found almost instantly. What are you doing?
It's just how he sleeps.
Alright. One of them clamps meaty hand on your shoulder and basically refuses to let go and just guides you along. The other guy walking behind you on the other side, you become distinctly aware that there is a weapon aimed at your back. And they march you off the ship.
Is just him being marched, all of us?
Him being marched in particular, because they found him hiding in a beanbag.
Oh,
They were trying to search the
Can
ship
we-
for anything suspicious and they found him doing it in a beanbag.
That's quite suspicious, to be fair.
oh, it's just classic. Can we go with him?
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
you guys, they're expecting you to go with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I've just made I just didn't know if they were taking him somewhere elsewhere, so I'm going to try and stick with him.
Okay.
I don't want them taking anywhere alone because as soon as they're out of sight, they could just pop a cap in him and.
Chop a cow in his ass. Alright, they take you up to the top floor, which you know has security and actually has Gertie's personal rooms in there. Rooms of her and Mr. Fitzroy. And they take you to her personal quarters. And outside her quarters there are 2 very big butch looking security guards. One's a big ass fruit tie and one's a pretty hefty looking woman. Definitely looks like she will take you in a fight anywhere, anytime, sort of thing.
What about
She's
the
clearly
Ruta?
spoiling for it. The Ruta eyes is like big and
Just a
fucking huge.
Ruta.
It is big and you get the same distinct impression, but you don't think it's a unique trait.
Oh. Can I note that I'm carrying the bloody
The bloody jacket.
jacket? Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. Alright, you guys get marched into there, and you see that Gertie is, she's propped up on, like, she's on like one of these armchairs. The apartment's very, very nice, very, very lush. It kind of has like that kind of like silver and dark purples, dark yellows feeling to it, and that seems to be the theme throughout. It's got those like wanky like glass dividers, which actually do fuck all for the room, and they've got like little carvings and shit in it, and it's very swish, very nice, very kind of, it's kind of industrial as well, kind of very modern, and very, very over the top swanky bullshit. And she's sitting in one of these, she's laying up one of the, not armchairs, she's laying on one of like the chaise lounge, should we say, fuck it. Got one of those in there. She's laying out on one of those, and yeah, she looks, she's like swaddled up in like this big fluffy pink dressing gown. And she's got like these little tartan slippers on. It looks the perfect scene, and you can see that there are a couple of, as soon as you walk in, you can see that there are a couple of other guards in here. There's like 2 others. And you also immediately spot that James is sitting at the counter, and he has his arm strapped up. It's been restrapped, redone. He looks comfortable, happy. Smiles at you suspiciously as you walk in.
Is there a looking around the outside? Is there like a window looking out into space or anything?
Yeah, probably.
Cool.
Yes. I'm gonna say yes.
Cool. That's important to know because it means that I could get to the outside and put like a bomb on the outside of the ships, possibly blow them into space.
Sure.
So I'm just trying to keep it no. I'm trying to. Like,
You do the exits and entrances check. If you're doing an exits and entrances check, you can see that there are. This is a quite big room, so there's a glass divider. On the side of this kind of like glass divider, you can see it a bit further off. There are doors, and what you would lead off to what you suspect would be the bathrooms, the bedrooms, probably more reception areas. Off to the right hand side of this kind of big ass room, you can see the kitchen area, and you can see it leads through to a big ass dining area. Those entrances and exits, because I thought you were checking for them.
yeah, that's what I'm checking.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's fine. There's quite a few big windows in here. And yeah, Gertie is sitting upon her chaise lounge, and as you guys come in, she kind of sits up a bit more. She moves a bit stiffly, and she frowns at, well, the 4 of you as you walk in. So, sit.
Other 4 chairs.
Sit on the floor.
There is 2 armchairs opposite her.
I'll sit in one of the armchairs.
I'll perch
I
on
don't
the
think
arm
she
of
wants
her
to.
armchair.
I fall into a comfortable lotus position on the floor.
Where? Are you
Just-
right in front of her, between the 2 armchairs?
She says sit.
or-
I sit.
Okay.
Right where you're standing.
You're pretty close to the door at this point. What are you doing?
Is the hand off of his shoulder yet?
That's a good point. Yeah, so you just sat on
They
the floor
just-
with a hand on your shoulder.
They're just standing over him. And it becomes quite evident that one of them is holding a gun on him. What are you doing?
I'm gonna go sit, I guess. In the
Okay,
armchair.
so we have armchair on the arm of an armchair.
Because they're 2
And we have
armchairs.
sitting lotus position on the floor somewhere. Okay, Gertie gives you a rather bizarre side look.
I'm waiting for a TPK.
Can't be a TPK,
We can't.
Tepid isn't
Tap
it?
into hiding thing. Of
That's
course,
true.
if we blow the station up, I can take him out as well.
That was an implied cucumber, by the way. I didn't
I
say that out
figured as
loud.
much, yes. I figured as much. You would say TPK and be like, what? We're about to get TPK! Excuse me. What on earth are you talking about?
I don't know, it seems fairly reasonable.
So, yeah, for Gertie's point of view. And yeah, she sits up awkwardly. And she looks at you all, and then she looks over at Quinn. So it would appear that we have something to discuss.
I guess that's why we're here.
Yes, what happened to Tepid?
Hold up the. Well, I'll just chuck it out, basically.
Just throw it out. Kind of like, sorry. It just kind of
Like
like
that.
lands on the table. It lands on the table between you.
Mm.
I'm to understand that he's dead.
You didn't get far.
And Rebecca?
She unfortunately didn't get far either.
Who shot Rebecca?
I'll give you 2 guesses.
What? No. I see. And what are you doing still alive?
I'm sorry, what?
It's come to my attention that Helena went off books. You went off books with her because you shot her. So, Tepid says, which somewhat counter the lie you told me.
Trust a nutty
You're
preacher.
Take a manipulate check.
believing a man who shot you.
It's strong motivations.
Which one?
Up to you. What do you think you're going to use?
I'm trying to outwit her. So I'm going
Use
for
your
intelligence.
Okay.
So that'll be a 9.
It's too close to call. I'm praying for a botch because it will be funnier. That's not a botch, sorry. Now it appears that, for whatever reason, your group has not been entirely honest with me.
It's kind of our job.
Do we not pay you enough? Do we not hide your fuck-ups well enough? What is it?
I'd like to know where you believe we're being dishonest.
Mac went off books to come to my attention, a certain members of Zookip.
That'll do it.
Take a manipulate check.
Because I honestly can't remember. Either a 13 or a 15.
When you went to the embassy and you did that whole.
I vaguely recall, personally.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. Now I have a lot of conflicting information, and I honestly don't know what to do with you and your group. I'm not going to hide the fact that I'd much prefer you were dead, but I have no real reason to kill you. Yet. I know that Helena has been looking into Zookip, following certain members that have been giving us jobs, and that threatens my business. I know that you lied to me. I know that Tepid shot me. And I know that Helena has, let's say, disappeared. And I know she's not dead. And she looks over at James. And he's just smiling, looking at you all. So, we come to a bit of a crossroads. Do I just kill you all here now? Or do we continue on as before with your lives on the edge of a knife? You are frankly one of the best units I have, despite your incompetent leader and your general incompetence, but you are the most trained and most experienced.
We've never failed you.
That's correct. It's something I have, after being shot, carefully considered rather than just enacting my rage upon you all.
Very calculated of you.
I'm attempting to be reasonable.
And we appreciate it.
Well, next time you're attempting to be reasonable, can we leave the "or we'll kill you" off of the contract?
No.
I think it's an implied part of the entire deal.
Now, unfortunately, I no longer have Helena to use against you. I don't really know what else I can use upon you, so...
So what happened with that? You assured me that she was dealt with.
I received, and she looks over at James, and you can see, sort of like if you're looking over there, you can see Helena's kind of fucked up hand on the table. I was informed by Serpent operatives that she would be dead within a few days. He returns back to me with a broken arm, tells me everything.
By everything you mean.
Tells you he's a prick and someone doesn't like him.
Yes.
By everything
There
you
are
mean.
plenty of them.
Oh, yes. He tells me that you went and found Noxa regardless. He told me that, confirmed that you were picked up by my friend Kara. That it was you who shot Helena, and that he delivered her into the Sen system. Don't worry, I'm having people looking for her now. So, convince me not to kill you now, and start afresh, and you will do what I did, and you will leave this Helena business alone.
I'll be completely honest, it sounds like you need to kill him. Gesture to James.
If you want, we can do it for you.
The man who transported a fugitive from you. Took her to safety.
To be honest, it sounds like he's the one in the wrong.
Upon that logic, I should execute Quinn and Mac right now.
Looking
Excuse
around,
me?
who's
Why?
You
Why?
lied to me.
I didn't
To my
harbour a
face.
fugitive.
You lied. You said he didn't. How can I trust you now? Exactly. What do you say?
Cucumber? Looking around, who? How many guards are there in the
There's
room?
about 4.
And it says 2 behind him, 1 with a gun pointing at him. And are there any by James?
No.
So there's 2 just outside the door.
Ting.
No, there are 2 behind him, 1 with a gun on him,
Yep.
and there are 2 within the room.
Okay. Are they both near each other, or are they just?
No,
spread
they're
out?
not like close to each other, kind of like spread out either
Okay.
end of
Does
them.
anyone else have any weapons apart
Just
from me?
pop the pins and give her a hug.
I've got all of my weapons.
So you've got a gun, yeah?
I've got 2 guns and a knife.
And
got no
what have
gun.
you got?
I have a gun.
Okay, so next to Gertie on the bed, is there anyone like near? If I was to throw,
There's nobody really near to her apart from the fact that you guys are you 3 are in like armchairs opposite.
okay,
The only one that's really safe yet in the boss room is going to be Mag.
and there's someone right behind Mac, isn't there?
There's 2 right behind Mac, one with a gun.
And
Clearly
when-
trained on him.
We say he's right behind him, but like, is it kind of a case of like you've got Mac and this dude here?
Mac, do you have any weapons?
As in, Mac is sitting on the floor, and the dude is probably about 2 steps
I
behind
have a
him.
disarming personality.
That's no. Okay.
Even a
And
brace
they're
of
by the
personality.
door, aren't they?
Yeah, they're sort of close-ish to
Is the door open?
No, it's closed. She wouldn't leave like discussions of this matter with an open
Well, no, I
door.
know there were 2 guards just outside the door as
Yeah,
well.
they are outside the door as far as you're aware. You can't see through the wall or the door, but you're pretty sure they're still there.
Okay. I think you want a grenade between those would
You
take
don't
it all.
have a grenade.
I've got my explosive.
You have explosives, but not a grenade.
No, but it's literally a remote.
Yeah. You'd have to show it. It's not a grenade.
No,
Just-
but I could I
check it
could
out.
throw it and like go
Yeah.
pop.
Alright, if we get to that, then we'll get to that then.
No quick movements, okay?
No
Jesus.
sudden
No,
movements.
no, I'm just sitting there, I'm just
So-
kind of sitting there calculating my options and trying to figure out
Convince me
how to say
It's not to kill you all now. And frankly, I'm not convinced I shouldn't just shoot Mac in the head as it is.
Well, it sounds like you still have a mission for us.
I have plenty of missions.
We can complete those missions. No reason for bloodshed.
As far as I can tell, you don't want me dead any more than you did before. You're just as likely to kill me then.
Yes. But I only really like to kill with reason. And currently, as it pains me to say, you're actually valuable.
I think so.
Of course you would. So, do you work for me? Or do I end you? The condition being you leave this Helena stuff and what she was following alone. It's far beyond you.
So you don't want your best team to kill her?
No. Because you're too close. You and you. Far too close. Unless you want to go on a solo mission to find her.
I work better with the team. Just waiting for a bomb to fly out of nowhere.
No, I'm just sitting only just waiting to see where this goes. Like, I'm not saying anything. I'm just sitting there, kind of watching. I'm watching carefully her expression, just to see whether she kind of like, if I see her kind of like looking like she's come to a decision that I don't like, that's when a bomb's going to fly across the room. I'm just the moment just watching for that expression, just to
Alright.
see if I can see anything. Can I take a perception check, see if I can kind of sense motive on where she's kind of going
sure,
with this.
sure. She's currently impatient because there's no fucking answer.
It'd be an 8.
8. She's pretty difficult to read. But she does stand up, awkwardly, albeit.
So what's our mission?
Yeah.
What?
Bigger than us? Fuck you!
My hand moves like slightly towards my gun.
Stop telling the big scary woman to fuck off.
Carry on this line of thought.
We were possibly are your foremost black sack missions. Why would we not be entitled to know this? It would affect everything else we do if it's big.
You don't need to know everything. It's safer, funny enough, as you don't know. If you were to be captured, you could give everything away. And as it is, I suspect you know too much. Yes. You see her gesture to the guy with the gun behind her, behind Mac, and you hear a click.
Kurika says safety coming off or going on. Can I see from like the position like where he's like knocking the.
Take a perception check.
Botch.
Botch.
Is it a
I
rifle or a pistol?
Pistol, I guess.
Okay.
In my military experience, what I know.
Sure.
Well, no. What do I think? Because I just got a botch, and whether I think this
I
is
don't know.
something-
What do you think?
Well,
I can't tell you anything
Yeah.
on a botch. I can't give you that information because you simply
Roll
don't know.
anyway.
Oh, well, yeah,
I
but
can't.
it's
I
an
can't.
assumption
I
I've
won't
made.
give you misinformation.
Well, I got a
You can make
13.
whatever assumption you want.
I got a 13 perception.
That's
but
coming off. It's coming off. Sorry.
Yeah, I mean that would be my assumption too. So
Yeah. So if it's, I'm not going to tell you what your assumption is because you
Yeah.
botched. I can't tell you anything because that will sway your opinion.
yeah, okay. Yeah, I mean my assumption would be if she's made a gesture to him that he's taken the safety off. So
God. Oh God.
I think yeah, at that point I'd be. Do I know the names of either of the two that are?
I don't know. Do you know a guy?
You could totally know a guy right now.
It may not help you in this situation, but you could know a guy.
Can I choose which one I know?
What do you mean?
Jim, what are you doing?
So there's a guy who's holding a gun on him, and there's another guy behind that.
There's a guy like next to him, but yeah,
Yeah.
it's not like behind. Like they're not like stacked behind Mac, like a fucking like toppling the dominoes.
It'd be kind of handy.
Got one winning and one next.
I was
to him.
kind of handy. It'd be handy if one was like a human shield between Mac and like the person who gets
they're
explosive.
not. They're both standing like either side of Mac. Like,
I
behind
don't
him.
think an explosive towards the group is going to be very beneficial.
Oh no, it'd be behind the group. But
There's a threat.
I'm armed! Ah!
yeah, I was
Look at Dead Man's
the
trigger.
no, I'd be the like the guy who's standing next to him. I'll just be like, here, hold this a sec, and just like throw him one of my remote bombs.
Wow, that's amazing. Because the human instinct is to catch anything thrown at you.
Yeah.
It's fucking great.
Nice.
Take a session point for that.
Oh, I've just been waiting for you to throw a fucking bomb at a window so I can stab this prick.
So let's just see if
He
we.
catches it. He not only he fucking crit catches his bullshit.
Cool. And as he does that, I'll just like flip the army field. There's a little red beak comes on and say like, I'm like, probably want to put the safety back on that, buddy.
As he turns and looks at you in that kind of like disgusted manner, like you're willing to kill him.
That's what we're hired to do.
Yeah. Hey, you want a bunch of savage killers?
Take a charisma check.
13.
She kind of like nods at the guy, and you hear the safety go off the gun.
Nice.
Sorry, safety go on.
Yeah.
My bad. Safety goes on.
Cool. So, we working for you again?
You're leaving this Helena stuff alone. You are not going to pry further. to matters that do not concern you.
I will stay away from all matters that do not concern me.
Not lying.
Perfectly worded.
I'm sorry. I'm not even going to bother rolling with her. That's clearly bullshit. You can walk out this office now.
Okay. I'll walk out the office.
All of us.
It's up to him.
Just
It's up
Ennis?
to you guys.
I walk out. Are you guys coming with?
I'm not staying here in desperate lethal jeopardy any longer.
You stay.
I don't leave without Mac.
Precisely what are you threatening me with? There's a bomb next to me. A bomb that if it goes off will kill us all.
Your friend seems very happy to leave you behind. Execute you. I have no problem with executing you. So, and this doesn't work. He's not part of this group. I'll provide you with a different ship, different quarters, different assistants.
Different handler.
It can be arranged.
Get up the doors. Shut behind me.
Yeah.
So there's 2 guards outside, aren't they?
Yeah.
Please don't blow us all up.
Yeah.
So I just turn to them and say, she doesn't want me anymore, so I don't need this anymore, and I'll hand them the second bomb.
They're not going to take a bomb from you.
Alright, just put it on the floor. I was like, I guess she'll deal with it later. Walk off.
They kind of spring into action. They take this bomb and one of them just bundles it towards where you know the security office is.
Okay.
The other one just stays on the door.
Okay.
Alright, so that's you dealt with for a moment. The 3 of you left in the room.
How many cards are in here with us?
4.
We're now outnumbered.
You're now outnumbered. And Gertie. Come on, James. So, and this doesn't work because I can't trust him not to dig into this. Those are my terms.
This is a pretty
You
big
all
ask.
get to live.
Mm.
You don't dig into this any further. I still have use for you. But my patience is wearing somewhat thin.
All of us, including Mac.
He will be at your command. He will be your problem. If he fucks up, then I shall definitely have him fired. And you, and Lola. I will hunt down Ennis and I will fire him too.
Cucumber, I don't know what to do!
Kill the bitch.
There's no easy way out.
Yeah, there is.
No, there isn't.
I can't even make cucumber suggestions because that would impact.
You two aren't here.
Kill the bitch.
You can attempt it.
I ain't got shit to do with it.
You didn't bring any guns with you.
No. I was hiding.
Oh,
How do you carry a rifle?
You're fucking hiding this bullshit.
No, I was going to say I would carry a yellow brick, but then I was like, no, I was hiding.
We're very much outnumbered and outgunned.
Don't get you only inside the room, and only the guards actually have guns.
Yeah.
We shoot
Yeah.
them, don't get guns or not. But
It's horrible.
The thing is, the moment any of us fire, they're going to
Gets a bullet in
fire.
the back of his
Yeah,
head.
he gets a bullet in the back of his head.
you could
I find this
just
shit out.
dodge.
Yeah.
It's a pistol held against the back of your head, literally as soon as you move.
In theory, you would be able to grapple it from him.
Yeah. It's a
Is that
safety.
close?
It's a safety pistol that's not being held against my head
Yeah.
because it's under the threat of being blown the fuck up.
Yeah.
Can I make a perception and see if James is holding any weapons?
You don't need that. He doesn't appear to be carrying any weapons. He's just sitting.
Fine, fuck it. I spring into action, pull out my pocket knife, and
Pull
stab
out
the
my
prick
gun.
with a pistol in the throat.
Okay, let's start round from the left.
Shit.
Alright.
Please tell me you're still within range.
Yeah, I'm just outside. I literally handed the bomb to someone. She ran off past me and just got standing at the side of the corner like, huh. I'm watching to see when
That's
they
one
get
less
to the
guy.
security checkpoint.
Do it.
Brute
Do
strike.
it. Do it.
Right.
Do it.
Might as well.
You've fucking had enough of this shit. Fucking do it.
Yeah.
What's a brute strike?
You remove your ability modifier from your attack roll, and you double all modifiers added to your damage.
It's
Nice.
10.
Is that brute?
Yeah.
Yes.
Excellent.
It was a yes anyway, but I just wanted to know what it was.
13 to the throat.
Fucking beautiful. You turn around. You guys see Gertie basically posturing up and looking over at James, and just as you do that, you just hear, and this blood just sprays across the room, just across literally in front of Gertie where you're looking at her. And, you look over and Mac is basically just standing and just stabbed this knife into the side of the throat, giving it a good twist and yanked it forward.
Yes. At which point I spout forth the eternal lines, "Fuck it, kill this bitch."
And that's where we're going to leave.
Oh, God.
Nice.
I finally got to use the veggie peeler.
Fucking amazing.
Nice.
Fucking amazing.
I'm really looking forward to next session.
It's going to be a
I
long
want
week
you
again.
guys during this week as your homework to discuss your plan of attack
Okay.
and how you're going to do stuff. Just because it will make combat a lot quicker and a lot smoother when we start next time. I don't know what to do. Just have a fucking plan.
That's good. I don't have to do anything.
There's so many decisions in this one.
However, I will probably say that if you want to get involved in this fight, if you want to be here, if you want to turn up, they've probably been chatting for a good 20 minutes. There is a chance that if you want to, you could sneak away from the ship and join them.
I was
Because
fully expecting.
I can hear them on the comms.
I'm going to go with you can hear the kind of the rough bits, and you hear a click, and you hear unclicks, and you hear death threats.
Right. Okay.
So if you want to use that as a reason to come join them,
Okay.
in that case, take 2 sneak checks now, and this is just for you to get up there.
So unless you want to bring the ship round.
So the first one is a total of 9.
Yep.
Nice, better.
And an 11.
Which is more than a 9, isn't it?
Sorry?
That's a 10,
11.
isn't it?
If you rolled a 4 and got a 9 last time, then rolling a 6 will give you 11.
Yeah, 11.
Yeah, 9 and 11.
Yeah, that's what he said.
That's exactly what he said.
He did actually say 11.
Oh, I thought you said
Exactly
another one. I was like,
Right. Alright, so essentially you hear that and you manage to scoot out through, because basically the check was 8 on both and you made it. You basically scoot yourself up, you know where they are, because you've just picked up things, and the closer you get the more you can hone in where exactly they are. And just as Max stabs the knife in the throat, you see Tepid appear at the end of the corridor, and that's what we're going to start with.
Okay.
Okay.
Because I don't want to have an entire combat
Fuck
without
it,
you
kill
here.
this bitch.
Yeah, basically this is the immortal words, fuck it, let's kill this
I
bitch.
was
Can
fully
I just check
expecting-
the security checkpoint they ran out from my bomb suit? Is that next to where Tepid's just appeared?
No, it's stuff like Edward action.
I was fully expecting throughout that entire conversation, just Tepid just burst through a window with 2 guns.
That's what we did about that, bitch. Sorry for running late on that, but I kind of wanted to get to that Gertie point. I mean, because you guys had done all these other random things and given away your position,
Yeah.
I was kind of I know what's coming, I know how the world reacts, and I want to get to Gertie before we do this. I didn't know whether you'd go with her plan, whether you'd try and shoot her, or whether you just walk away. You walked away eventually. The rest of you, not so much. Mac was never a choice. He was either going to die or be part of the group, so...
Well, we can't let him die, so...
It's how I designed it, is basically Mac was basically going to die. Or not. It's entirely up to you. Alright, so let's start with going round to the left. Thoughts, feelings, and where can we find you?
Who are you?
I felt fucking useless most of that. Having naturally very little idea of what had been going on previously, and catching up very quickly and noticing that some of my notes weren't quite as complete as I wished. And then we got to the wonderful scene where our sniper with no gun end up stabbing someone in the throat with an accessory that he put on his sheet because it was funny.
Amazing.
Yes. I think it's possibly his first successful armed attack as well.
Nice.
He's walked around with the goddamn knife for ages, but he finally stabbed someone with his pocket knife called vegetable peeler. It was absolutely wonderful. I was waiting that entire time for someone else to snap and start the fight.
We weren't
Apparently
sure.
everyone else was
Doing
not
the
being
same.
held at goddamn gunpoint.
Well,
No one with a gun thought it was a good idea to start a fight.
Yeah, but the thing is,
thing
you
is-
were being held hostage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If they'd moved, you would have been shot. By
Yeah.
you moving, you've circumvented that.
Yeah.
So.
Also, to be fair,
With-
when I
with-
threw a
if,
bomb at
if
someone,
either
I
of us
faced
had
it
made a
wrong at that
move,
point.
then you would have died.
Yes, I thought
So-
it was just a threat. I didn't know what to do. I was like, I don't know what I'm doing here.
Well, the thing is,
The
I
whole time
can't.
we were sitting there like, someone with quick draw would be really handy right now.
Well, I was kind of thinking like because you had two guys behind you, and a door with two more guys. It's like if that door was open, I could detonate one of these things to take out all four of them. You probably would have
also-
been a bit fucked.
Yeah.
That's a bit fucked. It's fine.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to send you guys a picture of the layout of where you are, where the guards are, and what the guards appear to have on them, and
Yeah.
also where Gertie and where James is.
Okay.
Okay, so where can we find you online?
You can find me in the glory of the Twitterverse at thirsty_BTP. You can find me on bloodthirstypuppets.co.uk in a range of places looking fantastic. And also, you can hear my horrible, horrible thoughts on things as they cascade out of my brain in Thirsty's Thoughts.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Cool. Right, moving around.
I'm Tech Puppet. Yeah, it was a very, very exciting session. I can't wait to get on to the next one where we get to finally deal with Gertie.
Or die.
Or die.
Kill or die.
I will be honest. I will be attempting I'll be attempting to kill you as the characters. I'm not trying to kill you, but there is. If you die, you die, and I
Yeah.
will rip up your character sheet.
Yeah, that's fine. I appreciate that. Also, I'm not
Warning.
looking at like kind of resurrections or anything, but I think Ennis has reacted appropriately in that situation. I think he was definitely letting other people do the talking, and he was just ready to kind of react.
Blow
when-
these motherfuckers
Yeah.
up.
And when he thought that Matt was about to be shot, kind of like he thought this was all going to go down when he threw the bomb at that dude, but it was just kind of standing there like, okay, well I'm
I
going to walk
did
out then.
seriously consider popping a cap in Mac and hoping for the best.
Hoping it doesn't kill him.
Yeah, me personally, Hem was hoping it wasn't going to kill him because I love all your characters. I think they're hilarious. Alright, so where can we find you online then?
Yeah, you can find me on Twitter at tech_BTP and on bloodthirstypuppets.co.uk and gbstudios.co.uk.
Awesome. Moving on round.
Okay, it's Corone, aka Jay Shuri. I quite liked a couple of bits on there, like Tepid's auctioning to try and find a
That
buyer for
was
his
so
post.
genius because I'd written down how much the information, how much finding this shit would have cost,
Mm.
and the fact that you then when I sold that as kit as the extra 200 because I know you wouldn't have enough. You're like, it's fucking genius. That's amazing.
So at some point, as long as he doesn't die in the next session, he will be able to collect the funds for that and then buy a few
Possibly
presents for everyone.
from a certain DJ mood.
Yeah. So that'd be fun. Also, I think the ending of this one is great. As it's going to go down
Shit is gonna go down.
more because rather than it just being me sort of against Gertie last time, it's now going to be everyone against Gertie, and it's going to be a bit epic. So that's going to be a lot of fun.
I think it's going to be like one of your first big proper fights.
Yeah.
Rather than you guys just setting this shit up. This is fuck all set up. Fuck all.
Yeah.
Also, we then have
Life
to
on the line.
get off the station once this has
Yeah.
gone down as well. It's
Yeah.
not just a case of
Yeah.
win this fight and just be free. It's like win this fight and get
Your
off the
various
station.
lives are very much on the line.
Yeah.
So I'm very excited to see how that's going to turn out.
Excellent.
Alright.
You can find me on Twitter at Corone_BTP, and on this very channel tomorrow at 10 o'clock until 2, you can, that's in the morning by the way, 10
Yeah.
a.m. till 2 p.m. You can find me, Blood, and probably Tech Puppet as well,
I will be floating.
doing our second episode of Puppet Gameplay. Games to be decided by me in my sleep overnight. One of the games that I'm definitely going to try and get us to play is going to be Soul Calibur 2,
Fuck yeah!
because that's an awesome
Nice.
game, and I'm
Welcome
going
to
to
turn up.
throw in a couple of more retro games into the mix as well. So that's what I'm doing after we go off air, trying to get the stuff to work. So join us tomorrow at 10 a.m. British
Almost
Summer Time.
Good shit, yeah.
And whatever the equivalent is in American time
5 a.m. I think.
for Puppet Gameplay.
Whoop whoop. Alright, moving on round.
I really enjoyed this episode. So much has happened.
Yeah, you guys are really nailing it this week.
Yeah. my character Lola is really, really pissed off now.
I'm just excited for you guys to see if you can nail Gertie. This is just really exciting for me.
My anger is more towards James, but
Oh yeah, fuck that guy.
I don't think he's going to survive this
To
fight.
be
Right?
fair, if you guys hadn't fucked up that charisma roll, he wouldn't have told her anything, and you probably would have been a bit safer. But you guys fucked the charisma rolls, so he wouldn't have told her everything. You fucked
He's
his
an
nut,
ass.
you broke his face, and you broke his arms.
he's
so-
an ass.
He's an ass now. You did push him.
He was an
Yeah,
ass
we
to
did
begin
push
with.
bad
him
for
really
him. I
hard.
genuinely feel bad for him because you guys have fucked this guy.
Well,
over.
He
He's
was
done
an
nothing but
ass.
try and
He
help.
was an ass to begin with. To be
No,
He
honest.
hasn't
hit on me.
actually done anything
Oh.
bad to us.
Yeah, he has.
Yeah.
What?
He turned Lola over. To
No, they turned
He
up
had
and he
no
walked away.
choice,
Yeah.
Yeah. He wouldn't have been able to do nothing on his own. He went up to basically find you guys. Give or
Yeah.
take.
Elite operative. He could have done something.
Not really.
He's a handler.
He's a handler.
Yeah, so
Trained.
basically, this is an enemy you guys have crafted. So this is a fight that you
He's-
guys are
Yeah, I
now.
totally buy that because I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, it was. Like,
You guys have created this enemy, so alas, you now have to deal with this shit.
Yes, well, let's
yeah.
face it.
If-
If the two guards, if the guard standing next to me doesn't pop me in the face immediately and kill me, I will go over and feed James his legs.
Okay,
To be
I'm
honest, I'm
going to
aiming
let
for
you
his
guys
happy
decide
sacks.
how you're going to do that. Make sure you guys have a chat about that during the week and don't leave it to lastminute.com. Just throwing that one out
I
there.
haven't broken out my interrogation kit yet.
That's fucking true. So, where can we find you online? Did we do that already?
Oh, yeah, sorry. You can find me on Twitter and on Instagram at KillerKitten21.
Beautiful. And finally,
Hi, I'm Dev.
finally.
And, yeah.
Ah.
Yeah, the biggest difficulty of trying to play a very cold and calculated character is the fact that I personally don't know what to do. Quinn would probably know what to do. I don't know what to do. So yeah, it's that's my difficulty there. All the way through the conversation, very. I think Quinn wanted to pull out a gun and just shoot someone, but he didn't want to sacrifice Mac. So he's
Yeah, we did the bonding thing right.
yeah, he's a
It worked.
You see, this didn't go the way I planned because we only brought one of our two impulsive psychopaths.
that's the thing. He
He's arrived.
has
You don't know this, but he has arrived.
he has a connection with his crew now. It seems.
Yeah.
It is cruel.
I like the fact that you also had that little moment. I've been waiting for you for so long to drink since you've had that spell with my I'm like, yes, it finally happened.
Yeah, that was an experience.
Prepare yourself, brother.
Hey. Always doesn't happen in the middle of a fight.
Suddenly I'm feeling emotions. I feel so happy right now.
Did you see his head explode? That was awesome!
That was me. Like,
And now it's gone.
and now it's gone. Neil. It's good music.
Now it's gone. Let's give away our position.
Yeah, I can't wait till next week, as usual. So cool. You can find me at dev_BTP on Twitter.
Excellent. Alright, so I think... Oh, I've got to say goodbye for me.
Who are you?
You can find me on Twitter at blood_BTP, where I tweet loads of random shit that we do. I'm back on tomorrow from 10 till 2 doing puppet gameplay. Find me 2:30 until 5:30 Sunday morning playing World of Chaos. We're actually back playing World of Chaos this week and not my random ass The Lamp one shot, which granted was
Awesome.
fucking hilarious. You can find me on Tuesday on Skygo's channel. New episode of AA drops on Monday. I think that's everywhere that I appeared this week. I am doing other stuff. Check out the website because we've got loads of updates that have just been done. The new map with the transit on them is now on there and looks fucking sweet. It's actually my background is how much I love that so much. Many more updates still coming to that, and new exciting projects in the works which we have already started work on. Yeah, I'm so excited. I think other than that, just need to thank Kevin MacLeod for all the free ass music because it's rad and awesome. That's incompetech.com. Does anyone have anything else they want to add? Oh yeah, shit, I really fucking enjoyed this week. I forgot to do that. I really enjoyed this week because I kind of had no idea what you were doing, the same as last week. So I just had to play as the world. I had notes about what's going on in the world, and then you fucked off James, like, yes, there's a thing with Gertie coming up, you really agree with your person, like, yes, more things happen. I got to throw a DJ Moon reference in there. I got to screw with you, which is always fun. Of course, put a gun to your head, which is always fun. I really enjoyed that session. For me, it was great. All right, so yeah, was there anything else?
I loved making Mac into gay James Bond.
That was amazing.
Well, it's more of a gay Liam Neeson in Taken.
Yeah.
With more brutal violence. But yeah, very good.
Yeah, awkward but really fun.
It was awkward. I just didn't know.
Yeah, that was an awkward part.
I am just in fact not a homosexual Lothario.
Just
or
like,
a straight Lothario.
just like,
or in fact someone who can string letters together in a way that is enticing.
So you just can't think of a single pickup line?
No, I didn't. I just didn't walk up to people and say, "Hey, I like you. Sup? Let's be friends."
Just like,
Or
so,
not
like,
friends.
so, dry with the runner?
Someone find the Vaseline. No time for Vaseline. Okay. Is
There's
there
never
anything
time for
else?
Vaseline.
Is there anything else? Alright, I guess that's time at the bar, bitches. Drink up and see you in another time. Ciao,
See you Saturday.